We're not dumb and we up on another broadcast again. Big up all of my family to them. Regardless which part of the world you know there. Oh, I say manners and respect in all aspects. You know something go. You see me? The topic in the night I was chatting about natural law versus the artificial law. The artificial law, the thing what them call legal construct, legal mechanisms. You see me? Acts this. You see me? Acts the stuff. I'm still lying, but it's a different type of law. I know a reason about it. Cause I don't know if you see one video I post up. I post a video since recently. And a whole heap of people are talking about this thing. You see me? Because the police, them will actually have a job for serve and protect. Them a do the opposite of what them a do. Because at the same thing, when you see on the screen, people are mix them up, people are confuse them. People now see the difference between natural law and artificial law. People don't know the difference between servants and authority. You see, pray. So respect to everyone who are checking. We are pound for us to do the right thing, tap up the screen, share the live, so other people can hear so they're out here. Just getting the message clear. You see, pray. Just copper, big up yourself, you know. Marley, newbie, big up yourself. Nini Ake, Bantu. All of my family, them around the other side. Oh, some manners and respect in all aspect. You see me? Let's get live or share. Quick and fast. If you not share the live already, you need to do the right thing. Big up all of YouTube said we. Because we in the future, you know. The future is now. So as we are talking about this issue where occur right now, this real situation where go on. A police officer in the station are doing job. And it's like the police say, yo, him can't complete him duty because him don't have all of the resources them. Because basically I'm going to run down. Yesterday, I was at home minding my business when I got a call from a member of my tribe noting that him get detained amongst 3-4 other individual. You see me? And when that detained they go on, him call me and tell me, say, yo, boy, I don't know what you can do. Far down here come see what go on. So me have to travel from Kingston, go way down in the countryside. You know, I way up in some bush me live. But you have to travel, go way down in some countryside. You know, yesterday is a Sunday, Easter Sunday, and it's also a holiday. So you must know the type of problem that put with you. You see me? So when reach at the police station, you know, we find out say one man get charged for scissors or something go on, you see me? And the rest of man them they around there for nothing at all. So them should have just release the rest of man them. But you know police work, them always have a point for proof. You see it? So it's like them stay suburbs so eventually release them man there and say that man they can get bail. The bail we never get a station bail and them need a JP for sign it. You know what thing go a JP or a pastor. So imagine we are not from that country area. Having a good thing say somebody there we could have actually deal with that. You know say them lie and know nothing about the legal world. I mean them police don't know nothing about the legal system and how it really operates. All them do I know how to take orders and that is to write up bonds in a people name and raise funds on behalf of the state. You see, pray. So when them they do them thing, we say alright, we are gonna bail him out. We gonna find somebody, sign up the documents them, if we get the bond sort out. So while that a go on, the brethren go get everything what them say them need. You know? The police them do have a farm when needed for do for them business. And that start the problem, you know. When them should have the farm in a for them business place to compete for them business because of them are gonna make money and of them are profit off a whole thing where take place. Them don't have it. So that force the man where did I try to make the bill. You see me? The him did have to go pick up police work on him head. Travel from one station to another station just to get the farm. Just to get the same farm, you know. And you want to know, say the first trip when him says and go for the farm, and the wrong farm him go for. Imagine, the Jamaica system does not provide gas or does not provide motor vehicle to the citizens to facilitate all of them jobs, yeah. So when you have a man or a woman or somebody who say them want service from the police force and end up having to serve themselves in the imagine you guys shop and say it's not a is it a self-serve justice system we have in a Jamaica? Are people actually there? Is it that the Jamaican people actually paid people to serve and protect them? Or is it a self-serve justice system where you go in at the shop and say, okay, we want justice, we need protection, but me I have to do that myself. But no worry your head, me still have to pay you now. And so it go. Is it that we are paying tax for nothing at all? Me I ask the people them. Because when I see nobody share up live, when I see nobody at top of the screen, when I see no comment. XXX Ung says a self-serve. It look like it's really a self-serve justice system we have in a Jamaica. So when that go on here now, because the police them kind of piece we have from another day you know. Because them should have stayed so boobs and try to facilitate we. From we go outside of the way, them never did I expect say would I get a JP or a pass or somebody for sign up the document because a town we come from and we the way down a country. So them a try to sabotage it, wait until Monday morning or Tuesday morning because we don't know say it's holiday season. We are looking for the remedy so we find it. We go to station the first time and get the farm. Them say the wrong farm. The man did have to go back down at the police station again to get a different farm to facilitate the workforce. I mean the police force. China, I give thanks to the gift of Goddess. Enough respect for the check-in said we. So when we see some books and forward back with the paper, you know, the police are act like same don't have to take the paper. As so comes, me take out my phone and start to record the scene. And I ask the brother, say, hold on, them general. What is it that you are short of right now? When them say you want to bail the man, you get every single thing though. Or when them think say you would get it, you still get it though. The man say, yes, him get it. At this point, squad the face up, bend up, you know. Because I say, oh, them money are going to them want to embarrass you so. He might go tell me, say me need to leave out of the station. Brother, them no know. They do not know. So, boy, along to the topic we have a talk about tonight. The natural world and the artificial world. Who the acts and the statutes and the codes them really govern. That night, big up yourself, you know, my father. Zulayan, big up. Manners and respect in all aspect, you know the code. Who the corporate fiction, government them. Which part you stand up? What is the jurisdiction where you're standing under? That we are talking about. The natural world or the artificial world. And we can show people we've been talking about them things I know. We've been talking about these things for a while. Father, speak up yourself, you know. Alright, give me a few minutes of that night. When you reach 10,000 likes on the live, then we start add up people on the platform. You see me? It's beard little them, my father. Big up the whole of my G, them run a one part. XXX. You see all of the requests them we are forwarding. Just be a little my family. You see me? When we reach 10,000 likes on the live, then we start talking about all of them sitting there. We are talking about the governmental construct. Which part of the government get them power from? Because some people in the comments are say, the man we are talking at the video have no right to talk to the police. So, and him raise him voice and this and that and this and that. So where the government, I will never talk about the government. Where the police force get them authority from for lead over people? Everything that the law for do with consent, Consent makes the law, Probably some people don't realize that. Consent makes the law. More than mine, we can get some police officers and some soldiers, some government official, probably a one lawyer for reason within the night, yeah. Cause me see a comment again with funny. Come here dead with laugh. Somebody say it is disrespectful to be calling a police a servant. What are the police? When them say them are going to serve, what that mean? It come like the people them don't know what go on. The ones and ones them really lost. Really they run a one part. I'm not laughing now. Because we really need growth. We want to see changes take place. People need to know them rights. People need to know them power with them have and stop take it and give it to corporation. You are of the creator. You see me? That means you have the gift of life in you. You have the most valuable thing, precious thing on the face of the earth in you. The gift of life. And you want to make a corporation take that from you. A police are going to tell you, say, you create an offense to the state. You offended a corporation. You see me? You can't even say bomber or ass-clad. You know people don't like hearing me say that. Because you have a lot of Christians start following my page because of the things when I talk about God is so truthful. But the bomber cloth is truthful. And police are going to tell you, say, you create an offense. Your expression of free speech, the man them are going to say is an offense to the state. No, what is the state? Who did know say them have a right to face them accuser? Who did know that? Who did know say you have a right to face your accuser? And your accuser cannot be someone that is acting in a capacity. If you are a living man, your accuser must be a living man or a living woman. Your accuser cannot be a corporate fiction because living man and living woman are governed strictly under God. Strictly under God. If you go live with them, your life will be. You see me? So we are talking about, my father. So you talk about government. Government govern corporations, And that's how people tie up themselves. Because when you are use the government name, you are actually acting as a corporation. No. And the corporation is artificial. Everything that is artificial is antichrist. This is spiritual, It's a spiritual thing we are talking about. And it's manifesting in the physical realm. You see me? It is really manifesting in the spiritual realm. So people need to know, say, the power way the government have over them, and them give it to the government. And if in uno give it to the government and realize that trick gonna get trick, uno go take it back. Go back, go take it. Where uno put it? Uno go back feet. Uno go take it back from anywhere there. Because them people are take it and give it to some police officers who say, yo, them are go take $1 billion from a certain set of people, and another set of people, them are go kill off a portion to them, unalive, whatever. Kill off a blood clot portion to them because of that them are do. Every day we can hear say police slap with somebody. And we see road a block, we see nice a make, we see whole heap of protests, but yet still it a go on every day. Why? Why it still a go on? Because of citizens, civilians, and citizens have no rights because citizens are a corporation. Citizens are not living man and woman. That is why we can insert our rights them anyhow, anywhere. Because corporations serve the living man and woman. And it belongs to the same title we are talking about, separation of title and correcting your status. Your true identity different from your business name. I want to see the slang we are used tonight. Don't see your name pan bulla and name it. Do not see your name pan the bulla or pan the bread or pan the bun like what Easter time. And name it. You can't do this sitting there. Literally, you have to separate yourself. You have to know say the natural world over here, so. This is the natural world, and the natural world have the living man and woman and everything over here saying the private. And this is our rights in a private, and we decide our rights in a private. Over on that side is the legal world, the government world, the business world. You see the pray? And what go on in the business world now? Everything over there so is fictitious. It only exists on paper. You see me? Nothing no real over there, so. Nothing no real in the artificial world, but we get conditioned to believe that it is real. And that's why the slogan is to unlearn and then relearn. Rub out what them put in your mind. Rub it out. We must know say colonizers educate we. Everybody will go through the schooling system and make your mother proud. Believe me. A trick gonna get tricked big time. And your mother never know. Because when your mother register you to the government, she did proud also. She did think of the right thing she do. Because she said now that she get the birth paper, she can send her baby go to school if you go get her education. And what did the education do to we? It destroy our brain. I'm not fight against knowledge. I am not fighting against the true essence of wisdom. You see, pray. But may I say, everything where the blood clot school teach me from them time, but the only thing where I can get out of it is to understand the wording where them put up now, and I can calculate. School not teach you nothing more than that. And believe me, say, if your mother and father did serious, them would have teach you that from yard. You see me? So me is an advocate for the homeschooling. Believe my father. School disable our brain if we can think without depending on the colonial education and colonial ways, colonial means. So that is strictly indoctrination. And them use that for captivate our brain. You see me? So now, as I tell you a while ago, if me never did learn what I learn at school, probably would have overstand them thing a long time. You see me? But school teach me not to understand this same thing when I talk about. And forgive all of my consent to the blood clot system. Forgive all of my rights to the system. School teach me how to understand say the government name is my name, and that is the opposite of what I was supposed to do. School should have tell me say the government name is not my name. I remember know say with true identity is something different and distinct from all of that. School should have make we know say we have a bulla business we are run. But we if we know say the name with the bulla upon it, you can name the one there. With the bulla name, that are the legal name. But don't see your true identity upon the name and name it. Know the difference between the name in a full capital letter and the proper noun. And we don't talk about noun again because we are actually adjectives. We are actually adjectives. We are actually doing words. We are moving words. You call it adverb or something like that. A verb, I have got to do some proper research. Because remember, say me is not a bookworm like people think. You see me, I don't know everything. No, noun and name of people, places, animal and thing. Verbs are action word. That is it, Zamani. So we are living people. Living is an action. And that make we a verb. You see me? But the school is full of shit, believe me. School is full of shit. Them dislocate to brain so we know overs what really are going, alright? We open up the panel you know, so if people have to forward up, we can send the request them Ones and ones. You see me? All questions on have to ask, you can ask, said we know we are talking about the legal system in the night and how the system operates. The construct of society. How we can correct with status in a real life. You see, pray. School is prison in a sense. We can see say school is prison in a sense, yes. School only, the whole of them, everything where the government create is only for the person. We must understand that we are not the person. Because the person is artificial. AC Mars, big up yourself, goddess. Good while now we don't see you up on the platform. What go on? You see me? Good while now we not see in a place, but big respect. Big respect. So I just look for one document or call the office of the person. And I feel like we can run through a little piece of that. So ones and ones get a better understanding of jurisdiction and which part them supposed to stand when it comes to jurisdiction. You see me? 1 second, I'm try to pull it up there. Alright, I'll find it. You know what you're saying, big man. Ross Wade, big up yourself, Ross Wade. The entire system is a box of enslavement. So the word person, what we are talking about, is a legal terminology. In legal terminology, is perceived as a general word, which normally includes in its scope a variety of entities other than human beings, or other than the living man and woman. So the Church of Scientology versus the U.S. Department of Justice. One of the very first of state statutes will have a section listed entitled Definitions. Carefully study this section of the statutes and you will find a portion that reads similar to the excerpts. In construing these statutes and each and every word, phrase, or part hereof, where the context will permit, the singular includes the plural and vice versa. Gender-specific languages includes the other gender and neuter. The word person includes individual, children, firms, association, joint ventures, partnership, estates, trusts, business trusts, syndicates, fiduciaries, corporation, and all other groups of combination. However, the definition does not list man or woman. Therefore, man and woman are excluded from the classification of being persons. You see what I say? So when a police stop you, the police say, what is the identification? We need ID to know the person that we are dealing with. Are you a person? Come on, a word play. A word play. Are you a person? What is a person? We just said it a while ago. A person includes an individual, children, association, joint adventure, partnership, estate, trust, business trust, syndicates, all type of corporation, but does not include the living man or the living woman. So that means a man or a woman is not a person. The man or the woman, with them would I say, it would be the noun, but we know it as the verb. Because we are not just a man or a woman. We are the living man and the living woman. Living is an action. And we have to just attach the action to the verbage right there. So I know said that is the living people and we are identified. So you have the pronoun. You see me? Or the adverb. We take the place of the original noun, the type pronoun I talk about, where they would using a full capital letter. Because remember I said the pronoun is not the original noun, but it is used in the place of the noun. And at the same thing with the verb and the adverb. You see the pre? So when we stay some ups and see the pronoun acting in the capacity of, so they might act like they are the man or the woman. So that is your avatar where you have set up right there. So because AI come with the same thing, you know. AI is coming with the same thing. And when them come with it, it is going to be a boop in a people's head. Not a book, you know. Boop. Like the thing that where people get injected with. Nano thing. Different devices, computer, small pieces of computer particles going in your skin. Artificial intelligence construct. You don't know exactly what I'm talking about. It start already. But we see a whole heap of people are giving to the system so easily. I don't know why. I really do not know why. It is so easily. Because nowadays the police them are used for drive fear in people, you know. And you see fear, Fear weaken your immune system, boy. Fear make you lose before you even start play. You see me? Fear are what the system use to defeat strong people. They make you frightened. And once you're frightened, you lose your courage. You lose your confidence. You know what Marcus said about confidence? Without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life. So when the boy them frighten you, you lose your confidence. So you get defeated 2 times just so. But if you never did frighten, you would have confidence. And with confidence, you already win before it even started. You don't know that? Yeah. So sometimes you have to confident. You have to follow your guts. You see me? You have to grow some balls. For the man them we are lose the whole of the masculinity there where them did have and start transit to a different realm. I would like to say, my people, start grow back some balls because you know I lose it. Come like a be a hormone and take over. You see the pray. The big C was a test for the system. So the big C is a dangerous thing again, you know. Because in the big C with that you say 4 strand and the big A, you know, they said V with them injecting a people, A or H. You see, pray. And when them do that nowadays, we hear say HIV and the big A, they on a high level in a Jamaica. Who did hear that? HIV and the big A, they on a high level because the people them will get the joke, them actually get it in a them bloodstream. And some people went to get a double shot. And some people even went to get a booster shot. You see me? And when the whole of that start boots up in a them immune system, you know, them hormones start ride them ass. And them go say, okay, I like you. Let's have some sex. And then you spread the bumbuckler vaccine where you did have because people now realize, you know, when you take the vaccine or when somebody else take the vaccine and you and that person go have intercourse, or not actually transit whatever the two of them did have from one person to another person. You see me? Thanks to the vaccine we do all of them fuck there. And people never did listen to it. I will never go say thanks to the vaccine. But only it happened to. We did not tell you say something never right on it and only there say, yo, we are conspiracy theorists. You conspiracy theorists, you conspire against everything that God made. Because God made the vaccine. And God sent the vaccine. And the vaccine was a gift from God. And the vaccine. And we have to take the vaccine. Because if we don't take the vaccine, we're going to spread the pathogen. And everybody's going to get infected. And as the people that are not taking it are spreading the thing. And then the place is going to be locked down. And when the place locked down, it's all like a joking thing. But people blame we all the while. You see me? Right now we hear say police just a drop down. Out of the blues. Where they me I watch radar in a road. 2, 3 police here say drop down in a 1 week where they are. Nobody no know what happened to them. Them just a go about them business and turn over. And at the time where you say teacher them a drop down. Just come from work or there somewhere relax and just turn over. Why? The same thing where them go blood clot taking at the big C. You see me? Injected in them bloodstream. And it help condition people mind to it. No realize. Them thing a control people mind. It a control people appetite. It a control the way how people move. It a control the way people mood and them sitting there. And you not remember say they go take the joke. Whoever survive it, because all the people get blood clot and them sitting there. I'm going to say blood clot and a bad word may I cut inside. It sounds good. But people get blood clot. Means that them blood clot up. Clog up or whatever. Blood clot. You see me? People get whole heap of blood clot because of the same thing. You see me, I don't know why. But them say the blood get thick. First it was teacher, doctors, now pow. The police them have it coming, man. Cause the police them are wicked, you know. The police them are wicked. The police them forgot say them are living man and woman. Them make government send them come and them boss, Ministry of National Security and Commissioner of Police. Tell them say them want $1 billion. And who them will get the $1 billion from? The people them we already have pay tax. The people them we already have work hard and contribute human resource to make sure so the system go forward. And them call civilians and at them are the target said we because citizens get the brunt of the stick, you know. Citizens are the biggest corporate fiction them will exist. So if you are a citizen, you just put yourself over upon the artificial side same time. You see me? If you are a citizen, just go over upon the artificial side same time. Because the government is in charge of every single citizen. And there is no way about that. No way around that, me should have said. The government is in charge of every single citizen. Who did know that? Yeah. So we're talking about correcting your status and your true identity separate from the government name. The government responsible for the system, for the citizen, and them give one name, which is the government's name. Alright? We get that? I hope we get that, you know. So the government is not in charge of the living man or woman. God is in charge of the living man or woman. The creator and God in your mind. Come on, people. Mickey, big up yourself, you know. What is it about? I'm interested in the living lawful man. What is it about? You have to go ask. Me would ask you the same question. What is the living lawful man about? Can anyone in the comment tell me? What is the living lawful man about? It sounds like that is a man that is about living and he's about lawfulness. So he's about the law and he's living. Yes, I. The fictional character now, that is all about the government. That is all about paying taxes. That is all about obeying the police and the system because anything what them do, you have to obey, basically. Them are your makers. What is a status word state? Big man, me not understand the question there. I don't know if you make a mistake in a type in the question. What is a... Send some requests, man. We have 50 odd people over here. Send we a request and ask the question. How you get around that? How you get around what exactly? The fictional character, Mickey. You have to correct your status, my brother. You see me? You have to go through the status correction. You see it? The same way how you get into the system, you have to reverse it. You see it? How we go about reversing it? Alright. We are going to remember how we get into the system first. We get into the system with the thing what them call birth certificate that was created by the government of Jamaica. Or not just Jamaica. The government of any country at all where you come from. And that converted the living man into being a corporation. You see me? And when you become that corporation, you know, the government put you upon them ship as a citizen. Citizen means servant, and we know all know ship is a vessel. So you are attached to the vessel called the country where you come from. So the country me come from, they would have called it Jamaica. So I was attached to the government of Jamaica ship. So I got citizenship from the government of Jamaica, meaning that I was created by them and I was supposed to serve them. You see me? But me realize say I'm not that. So me make sure I go back the same place where me get the birth certificate from. And that is down at RGD downtown. And me tell them say, hey, I want to correct my status so it can properly reflect me as the natural man and the beneficiary of my estate in a due course. You see, pray. Due course means that when you reach 18, you're supposed to get back every single thing where the government did borrow from you, plus any amount of interest where they dep on it. You see me? We're not talking about financial wealth, but we're talking about rights and how things evolve over the period of time. Which there is an account that is attached to your estate, or to your trust, called the trust fund, and that is where the government get them financing from, where them open various bonds. You see me? And the main stock that was deposited under the Bank of Jamaica Act. You see the pre of 1990 something. You know the ball game go with the Bank of Jamaica and them game there. But them start issue stocks. These stocks are called local registered stocks. So the local registered stocks, away the artificial construct them say, them are going to use for access people wealth. You see me? So them want my land ban for everyone's. You see, pray, and have the ban and the business operating in a duality. So while the estate operate, you have the estate operate through the administrator general. You have funds that generate from the estate, which is the estate funds or the trust funds. And that is being run through the accountant general at the Ministry of Finance. You see the pray? So you want to go to RGD, as me tell you, my brother, and correct your status. You have a process. You have various different process out there. But you can click the link in my bio, because we have a step-by-step schedule for people what you need to do to get out of the system. And coming up, we have a book. We have a book we are going to release shortly. Named Free Not Dumb, Volume 1. You see, pray. Constitution, rights, government, mind, body, and control. International human right is the natural birthright. Constitution, rights is rituals. Okay, my father. I am chosen. Big up yourself. Give thanks for the follow. You see the pray. Manners and respect in all aspect, we out and about. Guru, big up yourself, said we. Big up my family, them we are pass through on the ground. But they are talk about the living people, my father. How living people operate on the ground. Because we are living people and we don't declare our status to the system already, You see me? So everybody depend them P's and them Q's, expecting more and more steps forward from we the people. But until we the people them can realize we have the power and not only think about it or talk about it, but act upon reclaiming back what is rightfully our one, then we have reached into the natural world. We already in the natural world, It's not a fairy tale thing. But I just to separate yourself from the artificial construct. Can you see the fuck up thing? When you look on your ID, you see your picture upon it. Your picture is a real blood clot picture of a real living man or a real living woman. But when you have that attached to a name in a full capital letter, which is the government name, the government name, that's the problem, my brother. The more you use that name attached to your blood clot image, the more you get fucked. You ever realize when you travel and you come across the police and them stop you, the first thing what them want is your ID. Why? Them want to confirm that you are a citizen. And once you give them that citizen and that corporation name, it done this for you. You feel like a joke me make? It is finished. Just like that, it is going to be finished for you. A citizen is a slave to the corporation who pledge an allegiance, Who did know that? A citizen is a slave. In the Bible, when them say Christ got caught and Peter denied Christ, he went on to be a Roman slave in one version of the Bible. And in another version of the Bible, it tells him went on to be a Roman citizen. So that means that the citizen is equivalent to the slave according to the biblical context. And the Bible is the law where we live by, my brother. Some people say them have banned the word of Jesus Christ in England and things like that. And I ban it right so because them don't want people to realize everything what them put in the Bible is actually a blueprint. Jesus is not a fictitious, a living man. it is just a character used in the book to make reference to something where a whole heap of people don't get. You see, whole heap of people don't get it yet, but that one deeper play. Indigenous identity claim is the way to remove yourself from their jurisdiction. That is it, my father. I been say. They also address you mostly by your surname. And that is another thing again. I do not have a surname. What is a surname? A surname is only given to a corporation. You see me? Corporations have last name. Individuals and persons alone have last name. You see, pray. We have no last name. I personally have no last name. You see it? Me have a family name. Me have a tribal name. Me have a clan name. Me have a affiliation. We go with it too. But you know the ball game. And all of the youths them we are born, we not give them no blood clot last name. Them not a last name. Where last name come from? Where last name come from? That's the big up yourself said we know. Karmic, big up yourself. DD. All of my family them round one part. Colin Jeffrey, big up yourself. No, Zoo Lion and the whole of my family them. We just stay and fluctuate because you know we not run a live too late. Probably by 10 o'clock we jump off of this cause I have to rest of myself properly. Right. That's what I'm saying. The police address people by their corporate name. Exactly. So let me ask you, when you go to the tax office and you do your name. No. So we don't got a tax office to do. Go do name change. Go do name change, my sister. Mickey, or my brother. Can you request to write your name? But now, what was the name change thing? The way how people change them name, I don't think of that me do, you know. Haile Selassie is the title. Represent the power of the Trinity. So we must get from out of that artificial construct. People that overseas and want help with correcting when you can link with. You see me? People that are Jamaican and want guidance to do it the same way.
My number did go down. Because you squashed a red duckling. Then I just have to touch you. It disappeared and took me down a number. I touched the second stuffed animal, it disappeared and the number went down. I made it to the room without anyone seeing me.
Mickey.
Yes, my boss.
Greetings, so I go on.
There, man. You know, say where you talk, though. Me read a lot about it, you know, and I've been wondering because me see it, and you are the first man on the rock here when me see I do this, because everybody else.
You can turn on the thing in the background looking for my father.
Abby, turn on the TV there for me. Turn it down. It's too loud. Yeah, you're the only man when me see in a Jamaica here where I do this, because me follow a lot of people where I do this abroad. I do this up in the US and them thing there. And I've been wondering how to do it here. And yeah, like me say, you're the first man when me see. Actually, that's why when the first question me ask, all right, what the living lawful man, and it seems to me like you're on the right track with it, because you have the fictional and then you have the where the government create for you out here. But me never really understand how, if at the same process you do it go about doing it out here. So like me say, would I love to link you tomorrow, you know, give you a call, an idea, or sometime throw the course idea on you. We just give me a little more information, because that's something when me really interested in doing, because brother is a hold down. Me know say it's a big hold down, and a lot of people not upon the level. Me I tell you,
Mhm.
a
But
whole heap
me I
of,
say, my father, me not sure about the tomorrow and the call thing. But if you have the question them for ask me, you have the time right now. Wait, me have the time to you can just run through it and make a reason about it right now. Cause you know the private kind of set different from me come off for live, you know.
yeah, man. So, all right. So once you go to, you say you go the RGD and you request for your birth certificate and you make the changes and thing and all of that. You know, cause one of my biggest thing is that you see me now. Me now go hide and go on like say my life is all roses and thing. You see me? Because enough
Yeah.
man we come and afraid for talk, but brother, me can't hold back. Because guess what? Me did deported.
Yeah.
And because of some BS. Bullshit. You understand?
I see the
And me
prayer.
and then them try to kind of hold you back because of that.
Because you remember Buju Banton, the artist?
Listen, man.
Eh?
Talk the truth, yeah, man. Go on, man.
So Buju Banton get caught on camera dealing
At
uh
jugs. Yes.
yeah,
Mm.
Red and did. And him do him time, get sent to Jamaica, deported, and then you see him go back in America.
Same way.
And him do interview and say that I come from links and people sort out things see him in places and spaces. You
Mm-hmm.
see, pray. The same thing
Yeah.
what them can do, we can do it to my father. Like, boy, along to your status. Who are you?
Yes, man.
You
And me
see me?
believe that. And that's the point where me see you don't know the thing already. That's what me I say. You don't know the thing already. Because you see,
Mm-hmm.
let me you see what I'm saying? Links. Out here we say links. A foreign them say networking.
And then so.
I saw it there. And guess what? No. You see, at Jamaica, the links are the same thing, but it work in a different kind of maneuvering in a different system than for US. Because like you're there US and say, all right, say me do chef work. And me did know enough man where in a high-end restaurant and them thing there. And say you come now when you come up New York there me there Brooklyn or whatever and you come. So if you come for a local 3 week or one 2 month or 1 month and you want to work and sitting. And me would then call a man and say, yo, guess what? No, yo, me have my bridging out here and him want make one local money. And me know say you're someone where always I look for some temporary work. And a man would then go there and work and him work 1 week, get $1,000. You understand?
Yeah.
But I know the same at Jamaica. Me can prove that 100%. Me can prove that. Jamaica is different. Cause when you come, me that try to do a business out here, and me I tell you say, this year man, I send you go to that the man and that the man I send you go round to that the man and this you still you and I at the end idea, all you do is spend money and waste your time and you still buy back a square one.
Yeah, business, no, my brother. Jamaica is a business place. And if you come for the business, you'll get treated like a business if you are the business said there. While, Father Nick,
But me want to do this.
you
Me
have to
want to
separate yourself from the business if you want to get treated like with sense. If you want them
yes
treated
man.
with respect.
That's
And
what
that's
me
why
want. Me
and that's
want
why
to
Squaddy could lock me up. For people who watch the video, if Squaddy even did say me cuss one bad word in the station or me I talk too loud, him could lock me up. Cause me and him boss them have a contract already. You see me? And the contract of me and him boss them have is a unrebutted statement to stand up as truth. An unrebutted affidavit that stand as truth in any business where I take place. You
yes
see,
man.
pray. Yeah, my father. So that's at the level where I show people say, take the time, correct the status from the birth paper thing, find out how to do the declaration, how to do your trust, Then you do your will, because that will be done. Remember that. Transfer everything from your will in your trust, and then you link the administrator general. You separate yourself from that straw self. You get a trust on the federal level. You get outside of the jurisdiction of that, means you have to cancel the system, you know, and kill the straw man. And then you have to claim everything what the straw man did own, because him don't do a will and grant every single thing to your trust already. You see, pray.
That me want, brother. That me I shoot for.
Yeah, but take your time and opposite. So while you do it, you know exactly what you do. Because from one day, I'm not doing no work for nobody, no, my brother. Everybody will link me. I'm not interested in wanting your money or them thing there. Because most
Yeah,
people don't
man.
know what them do. You have to know exactly what you want so you can get what you want. Because that alone me can do, you know. If you ask me something, me can get. Whereas when it
Right.
come to them information about me can't give you something where you don't know about. Oh.
You have to know about it.
Ah. And that's the key thing. So when people say they want paperwork, when you go link
You
a
can't give them
lawyer for
all.
paperwork.
Yeah, man,
You
because
see
you
me?
can't get all the pay. You can't get all the
And when you link
paperwork, you
out
know.
there, Louis. Mm-hmm.
Because you can't get all the paperwork, you know, and put it down and not do nothing. Same way.
Exactly, because you don't know, you're not interested in it. And then you have to say Zulu, you pay Zulu for do this, and you just look on it every day because you don't know nothing about it.
Because
You see, pray.
same way, same way.
Mm-hmm. So it's a different level. We're there upon working upon ourselves and I execute daily. And
All
that
right,
me,
my
me
boss.
encourage people to do. You
All
see
right, my
me?
boss. And me don't like, look here, me I go give, me I go follow, you know, because, like me say, me see enough man for the New York status, I do that now. And them I do the common law because me download one thing called the common law court. One little PDF. And me I go through it and thing, and there's this young lady when me follow up on Instagram, and she tell you this is same thing where you talk, you know. But you
Yeah.
see that upon the US side, you understand? I mean not depend that the side. Me want me I yes me there, and I yes me want to do it so that me can make the changes for me driver's license, me can make the changes for my passport, and then me can do what me have to do. You understand what me I say?
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, because the
So
whole
me have
back.
some class. Me have some class in my virgin. The link in my bio. I don't know if you come across them yet.
No, me I go follow you now. So
Yeah.
this are your what you call it the your page name, right?
Yeah. Abantu Zulu.
All right. So
Free not dumb. That's
so
all
me
it.
so me lock you in, you know. So me lock you in. So me have you on that. So me I go check you out, check
Mm-hmm.
out your page, and me have your number. If me have any question, me will just shout you. And see where you are, and you can just direct me in any way, any information you have available for me.
Yeah. The number where you see on the screen, Abby number that. And Abby said be a people are call her and I know where she are them are ask about. So try don't get her an headache. People can't get to me. I'm not gonna put my number up on the internet, my brother.
Yeah, man.
You see me? So when you link Abby does tell her say you have this and that where you want to know about. If you can book a consultation, you book a consultation and you get to me said where you see it. But you can't
Yes.
just get to me in the private soccer. My days them extra busy, especially since recently.
Me know it go, man. And me don't know if you say you try get one book or manual out, you know, that would be a great help as soon
Yeah.
as you get it up and running, you know. So just know say me I look out for it.
Alright then my father, and I say a word man.
'Cause like me
No.
say, enough man, enough, yeah man. And can look, you know, enough man out here, you know. Enough man are just few. You see with pan the biblical level,
Yeah.
you see, enough man, no, where you say, many are called, but only few are chosen. And I see enough
A
people
code man.
depend the thing, and you know, but I not just and them just Them just dip on it. Them not really understand the full grasp of the information and the power where they have in their hand because the government already have enough of them program already. You understand? And they now go, them a go hear you, you know, but them just now go take the next step.
So the pretty man, my father.
Yeah, man. So,
When you are
like
called,
I
few are
said,
chosen, as I say. The entire government system has been outlawed. Father Aswed, what go on? Quick question. Can I be natural and become a public servant? Jojo, send a request, Jojo. If you are natural, you can waive your rights or give away your rights if you wish. You see me? Father, wait, what go on?
Yes, I. Well, you don't know how full movements stay already, you know. And I want the Jamaican people to wake up to the consciousness of that we, the people in Jamaica, have a grand opportunity to charge King Charles for the violation of the 1960 1514 resolution. We already sent documents to the ICCJ to prosecute the king, you know. What we need are the people support because this man created automatic citizenship on all Jamaican people when him think is in 22, put him up as head of state, right? Everything under international law and political legitimacy, you know. This better violate, but the people are conscious of it. So see if you like-minded will actually grasp what one, yeah, would I want them step forward to the Ministry of National Security on the 26th of next month.
One what the
Because the
Ministry of
ISIS them
National
know, so we did
Security
have
for
a
do?
meeting.
Yo, my general, one what the Ministry of
All right.
National Security for do?
The reason why we go to the Ministry of National Security, you know, is that we are declare our own political sovereignty away from the system. You have to understand now, just the same thing the Vatican them they do in the Lateran Treaty in Italy in 1929, you know. Them create
So,
them
not do that
own,
already, my father.
we don't make a declare. And somewhere I look for ourselves, you know. We want the people them understand, say, listen, Jamaica cannot be free unless the people them
But
declare
me, I
them
tell
own
you this,
sovereignty.
I tell you already, Aswed, if the people decide to do that, you can't tell the government say them not to do that because of the people want it. So when we for try to reach to the people instead of reach to the government, my father.
Alright, may I
The
show you this, you
people
know.
right now where you fear try them, my brother, you fear say everybody when I have a ID for link we up for try get to thing so we can secure yourself and get out of the government. Where you go to the government for, my father?
Alright, you have to understand, you know. We actually exercise ourselves as a state within a state. And this
We
call for
can't be a
diplomatic means.
state within. What is blood clot the government of Jamaica? That is a fictitious state. So if you be a state in our fictitious state, what that make you, my father?
Alright, you see the fact, say King Charles as an indigenous entity, we have in Bees Hive a work for him. Them exist as the Bees Hive there, on the land.
So you are give power to the bees hive.
No, no.
Exactly.
We are sure ones we want them to come to the understanding. Because when we approach government, you know, we actually approach them with documents to make them acknowledge, say what them are do wrong. That is why even when we have the meeting with this Malawi Fort today, she have to run away from the meeting because a lot of these international law for somebody who even talk about say she not
So
the
when
right
she
to
run out of the meeting,
constitutional.
what come out of it?
Alright, she make it clear. Say she get the same neo-colonial education. She don't understand nothing about international rights. A matter of fact, even the part where in our constitution we give people the right to renounce their citizenship and take on them diplomatic accreditation. She not even know so that in there.
My brother,
So
yeah,
that's
my
the
brother,
kind of incompetent
that is
people we
not
are
the
dealing with.
government job. The government is an artificial construct. We serve the people according to how the people them request them to be served. What the people them need is the divine intervention. That's all we need, the divine connection with the people them right now. And you do it, my father. You do it, and I
And
really want to push my support in whatever you do. But me not have the strength to go talk to no fictitious agent to go beg them nothing.
no, but you see, the thing is, the more you, alright, you see, just like how you're up on the platform attack,
Yeah.
you see, when we go to them, go negotiate and talk with them might expose all of them flaws. So it make the veil upon the people, them get lifted, so people can come to the reality and realize, say, yo, them people are not there for our purpose. You get what I say? And them even have a choice. So, well on there.
My brother. I don't like your idea of road march and protest. Because when we send mail to people, them have to respond to him, my father. You see me? Everybody who will interact with them have to serve with. Have to serve. You see me? So we must never go to them for nothing at all. Are we for demand, my brother? Are we in control? Are we the people, you know? And you know that, my father, man. You above everybody else on TikTok know that. The people
Brother,
have the power and the
we
people
are the
them decide.
people. But come out, alright. For example, me our brother even talk about driver's license earlier on fire program. And me put it up on your platform,
Yeah.
say
Look,
indigenous identity are the way
you
to
is
move
not
forward.
a
Because
problem.
we don't
You,
need
hold
them the
on,
thing
that's weird. You supposed to be a solutionist, my brother. When you see some little man come on TikTok and I say something, we not even answer them. Because you pass them level there. Remember, say you do them thing from me I go to school, you know, my father. And you talk about them
and
thing
more
from
and
me I
them,
go to school.
and
So
them,
right now, where you supposed to do execute for the people, them, my brother. Go in to negotiate with government official, my father. Them are going to give you
no,
what you want.
alright, that's it for me, It base up, you have a military where represent King Charles on this island. See? And that's a
King
fact.
Charles
And
last
hold
report,
on.
according to Malawi and the Constitutional Reform Committee, King Charles said Jamaica sovereignty is unquestionable. That means that them can't claim or control Jamaica no more. And let it go back to the people of Jamaica. So now we have a thieving monarchy are set up in a Jamaica where they want to take away everything from the people and put in the Republic of Jamaica, which is another thing. And you go into them with your power where you have as the people, anything where you
Hold
get
on.
from a fictitious world, that is a privilege granted to you. And that means that you under for them fictitious world right now. And that privilege can be taken at any given time, just like the driver's license we mentioned a while ago. So we don't want that, my father. We don't want that.
No, we not beg them for nothing, but as me tell you, our work actually expose them. And you see, even if a man research it right now, them are going to realize it's a monopoly them a play with the people, Because even although them a act like, say, boy, King Charles and a head of state and like him
what you
relinquish
really do?
anything.
What you
Him
really
truly don't
What you really do
him
is
don't
branding. Branding your brand your movement then, my father. You just do some branding work and promotional work for the movement we have.
You want the people them to overstand so them have choices to make now.
No,
Right?
but
Because
going to the government,
the
everybody are
reality
gonna
is,
go to the government. If them see you and say, yo, yeah, stand up and a fight for the thing and a negotiate with the government, people we are look up to
you
you
know,
are gonna do the same thing. Everybody are gonna start take 10 grand and 15
all right.
grand to go to the government and take a piece of land, take a little freedom around yourself,
No.
and take this
All
and take
right.
that
Yeah.
from the government. Government not for
Look,
grant with no favor, my brother.
look into this. See? Because when we are talking about political sovereignty, our jurisdiction not
Who said
under
that?
the state or the government of Jamaica. No more you get this, See?
Well, I know my
Where we are
father.
making
When I say political sovereignty, what you talk about?
simple meaning, say, just like how we have other indigenous group on the island, them can create them own autonomy just like how Debussy do it. You see, when I think where
So
even
stop
me
that.
say
What is stopping that right now?
a lot of people don't understand say international human rights is guaranteed to everybody.
So my brethren, you
That
go
that
into the
our reality.
government. You go into the government, how people are going to realize that.
Alright, you see, just like how Andrew Willis come out today and him say nobody in a Jamaica own a land title. And me say him perfectly right because everybody will have a Jamaica landholder title. It mark on it government of Jamaica, which is owned by King Charles. So everybody will claim to say them buy land for much millions. Just get scammed because the reality is that all of these land titles on have mark Jamaica upon it belongs to King Charles. But if them did under them indigenous identity, then they would have political sovereignty, just like where Article 17 established. Everyone has the right to own property. So with the indigenous identity, now you can make a true claim on your land, you know, and nothing to do with the government of Jamaica anymore.
That, my father?
A whole heap of people still don't know that. We go out there, remember saying, you see we in the street, you know, and that I
we
see a
are
whole
gonna
heap
get
of
the
people
people
don't
them.
know.
Oh, we are gonna get the people them for know it. We have to have a direct connection with the people them, not with the government. The government are trying to bridge the connection between people and people.
You have to make people start question the government. You see, just like how me explain Article 17 to you and show you the right to the indigenous people owning their land. When you go to the government and the government can talk about say nobody in Jamaica no own land, it will show you all of the errors. The errors is one.
That, my brother.
The identity.
Nobody in
because
Jamaica
people don't understand saying
why nobody in Jamaica can own a land? Because Jamaica is a trust, an artificial thing where them call a government. Look at the screen.
But how much people know them facts, the fire?
So me I say go talking to the government.
When you go to them, you know, and people can see the differences between the two laws, because one is maritime and one is international. Maritime govern the sea. So when people have them birth paper, just like how you explain it to them perfectly, you know, whether you don't have no sovereignty under maritime law, but under international law, a man and a woman. Right?
Where you have to go to them, go do?
We have to look into reality in a fire. The educational platform never yet prepare our people to make a political paradigm shift, right? And we will come conscious with it. By any ways or means, we have to get it to our people. We have to get it in them head. Because them grow up in an ignorant system. Them grow up in a slavery system. Me the part of the slavery system, you know, and come to it just like me, you know. And we have to break the bread right across the board. I know everybody are going to come to it because some already get rich in a Babylon and are going to love it. And then judgment will come with it, love it. But we have people out there who really truly want left out our system and we can't ignore that.
It's all like a validation thing we want from the system, my father. We don't want the system for validate nothing what we are doing. Brother.
Just one of the best thing, you know, when you win any case, you know, is evidence. So it's when you actually show up them corruption, the people them can make more sound decision. If evidence not show up, so then corrupt, you know, and the people them come to the recognition and say these rights is enabled and them can exercise it. Just like how we go down next time we talk to some people and
people them say the government corrupt. We don't need not more for sure the people them. The people them already know that, you know. What the people them
but
need
them don't know the solution.
What the people them need is an avenue for get out of this corruption, and you have that avenue as well.
And so that avenue, them have to exercise them international rights.
Yeah, me I say, man, my father. Me I say, me don't want you to have the avenue there and carry it, go back to the government or lead it, go back to the government. Because we see the Maroon, them do that. We see some Seta Rasta do that. We see the Moors, them do that. We see every organization set up in a Jamaica do that. We don't want you to do the same thing. That is all me I say. You see, my father?
Fire, we are working for international diplomacy, you know. So we recognize King Charles as a foreign entity. We have governed the state illegally, and we have to bring forward the laws to them straight. Because just like how Malawi Port could have come out and said, well, I mean, I know nothing about this. That for sure are incompetent,
yeah,
right? So the people in can't know with a choice and say, yo, no,
about it, Raswade. When just tell
that
people
is
about it, you think them already know so them a commit fraud against the people them already. What not do about it, my father?
that is why. All right, we have dialogue with Captain Baker, our military,
Not talk
right?
about dialogue.
You
Dialogue are
know, you have to
talking,
understand
talking,
because
talking,
everything is
talking,
through
talking,
no, it's
talking, talking.
procedure of
What
law.
are you
And you
actually
know
doing?
him said to us when we go approach Captain Baker and military, he said if we did need protection for ourselves or our embassy need protection. And we have to make him know say no, what we want are the human rights to be implemented in our society. The parliamentarians them get a handbook from the UN themselves as how to implement it in a Jamaica. So even this head of state should have get abolished long time. That is why in 1961 when we have the Back to Africa movement, it was the opportunity for us as a people to create our own governance. But we never move swiftly to it. We didn't know nothing
But
about international law. So the
my
British
brother, you
wanna
say
come
it.
back
Hold
to
on,
out
hold
I
on,
people
hold
them
on,
out.
hold on, Raswade. You say it a while ago, We no create your own governance. If we no create your own governance, what else do you need?
Need
Yeah.
people. It
So the
affects
people,
people.
I tell you, say the people, them if you reach out to and not the bumbuckler government. The government have citizens. Citizens exist on paper. People outside in the road in a real life. People that work for the government too. And them we need to get to. We can't
And
negotiate
we
with
are
a
this.
corporation, my brother. Corporation, everything about the corporation is artificial and fake. And them only have the legal status and privilege over this. So we don't want nothing with them have. So we have to go to God. We have to go to nature. We have to go to the Most High. We have to go to ourselves. And that are the people, my father. I may show you. And that's why I tell you from the last year when I make them move there at the army base and them thing. Me should have dip on the spot, my brother. But at the wrong way, you not go about the thing. And we need for connect up because the future we are going, we're there in the future now. If we not dip on the part or we dip on my brother, we need for connect up and do the right thing. And just that me I say. Me not go beg no politician, nothing. Me not go talk to the
No,
government about nothing unless we are declare or give them a notice about something. That's all.
that
And
is
who do
why
them thing there already?
when we step to them, have to expose them so we can actually make the people them come to the realization. Can I explain it to you earlier? If the people they not come to the realization, say are
So
two
how
different.
not expose Malawi? How Malawi still in a government official parliamentary run business? Who not
eh,
work, my brother?
eh,
Who not
Everything
work?
they can. The documents them already drop off to the ICCJ if she get charged. We are waiting on a response. Even the Integrity Commission out there, we are waiting on them response because guess what? Are we the people have to charge them and that way I should say we need the people them to become active in our one because people feel like say politics are just somewhere just go vote for them and no politics deeper than that brother
My
because
brother,
we understand
my
say right
brother,
now Jamaica under minority
my
rule.
father, we are the people. In a short space of time, I see me and around two somebody up on the phone and three, less than three somebody in the road they can call it. Get to every one of the High Court judge them, the Chief Justice of Jamaica, international courts and everybody upon a little small matter. And them are resolve every single thing where we are demand them for do. So the motion and the progress where uno depend my father, all of them energy they wanna use up. I just say no need to send it in the right direction and see the results when we get back. And that's why I say we need to connect up so we can see things different. Cause good while now me I reason about this thing in my
Yeah
father.
man.
And a good while now we can't settle this thing. We need to find a common ground, my brother. Cause me no see the
Fire,
reason I'm arguing with that boy about nothing. We have
no man, we have
everything.
to have a meeting still now because even recently we meet up with the EWF and the international peacemakers. And a couple of the charters them realize what we are saying because it takes a certain amount of people to come declare them true independence, because there's a Montevideo Convention at the United Nations. And it make you know say no nation not independent or sovereign till the people make that proclamation of independence or political sovereignty. And it go right back to we in a 1960 when we did have the opportunity with the 1960 1514 resolution we ban all former colonial government. So the type of government where exists in Jamaica right now, not even should have in operation, it has been outlawed, it has been banned. But how much our people know say the type of government we have in Jamaica is actually an illegal government, is a criminal organization. We people don't know that.
You can't say it's illegal, my brother. It is legal. Because it happen through consent, and consent make it legal. The people them actually pledge the love and loyalty of them heart, the wisdom and courage of them mind, and the strength and vigor of them body. So the service of Jamaica, so it can increase in beauty. And Jamaica is a corporation. We don't know say the earth is natural and the earth is already beautiful. So we never did have to increase the earth and the natural place in beautiful. It is the corporation where they matter about the people and pledge to. That is what we need for target, my brother. And you have your things set up already. As a matter of fact, me have a tribe set up to my brother. I don't want to start gather people to my tribe, Swede. So it better you start do the right thing so me can send the people them over to the nation so them can get them ID and documentation from you, my brother. But until we can find common grounds, we can't do that, my father. And you
Well,
say
as
about
little-
people are right, so the people them they link me every day. The amount of people link me at the time I can't even chat to them in a Roswell. And you say you want people and I go to the government for?
All right, may I show you something, you know? Even when we approach the military, what heap of organization will in? Once a man say yes, to declare our own independence is a privilege at this time. And you see, upon the day when we go on military fire, how much are we you think turn up? The 7 staff of the KDC members, and we and them
how
have a
much people no want, my brother? And what you really have to do when you get the people?
All right. In 2022, there was a referendum sent in, and even the brethren there from UIC, where want take over as government.
No, my father,
Them
me I
have-
say how much people you no want? Can you say who are the people them? Jamaica have around 2.8, 3.8 million people. How much people you no look upon?
Words are military, 500 to 700 can dissolve parliament. Them do it in a Turkey and case, I think in a 1988.
500 to 700,000 people.
Yeah, because Vatican create a new nation state with less than 800 people, brother. And that's a reality.
Alright. So
Because even
somebody
if now
asks,
when I reason why turn out I meet me now.
yeah, somebody asks when we get 500,000 people, you know, what we are gonna do, you know, with the people them?
You have to remember saying now, we are create a state within a state. So it simply means that the
Within which state?
resources.
A state within which state, my father?
Alright. You have a lot of indigenous people, right? And
In
them
our state.
also have the right to create them own state. Because I show you something, you know.
In our state, my brother.
If you see the territory, a whole heap of, remember saying, you know, even in Ethiopia, you did have over 100 ethnic groups, and each of them did have their own state, their own self-government, self-determination. You get to me? I say, so just like how me say a whole heap of little indigenous group arise on this island to create them own political status, we can't disregard them as them and create them own
You see
state.
the whole of the indigenous group them in the place here where I come up. More want to know for research what is a land patent. All I want to research what is a land patent. You can't work off of somebody land patent and talk about the indigenous because you owned that way. So you must create your own land patent and declare it. Come on, man. We can show now how to do the thing, man, my father, man. Remember, say them things are things I'm trained for do. Them things are things I will do every single day for people all over the world. Believe me, my God. Google what is a land patent. Anyone at all, Google it. What is a land patent and what is a allodial title? Or a allodial title versus a land patent.
You see, just like how the international law put it, say everybody have the right to own their own property,
So
their own landmark, them
Jamaica is a
territory.
land patent by King Charles, and we can't use film land patent, my brother. Because film land patent was possessed adversely. So him use adverse possession or squatters right. That means him don't have no true ownership or no true claim to the land. You see, him not come from Anya. So the government of
Everybody know that.
Jamaica, hold on now. The government of Jamaica will get the power there from King Charles. Now that King Charles said them not have nothing to do with Jamaica sovereignty. Them can't get that because them not have no true ownership either. Them not have no true existence around us either. And that really a go on. So where the government want right now? The government want people like me and you, Raswade, for come to them for anything at all. And them are
And
great.
and me I
Because
swear,
them giving you it means that you
this is
under for
the,
them jurisdiction. You just take public privileges.
me I
Yeah,
show
so
you
carry
reality
that.
is, you know. No, me I show you one reality where a whole heap of people are oversight, you know. PNP, JLP can become them own sovereign indigenous entity, you know, if them decide to join with the people and get to that British impactor. Because you have to understand, you know,
You see
you
this way
can't
I say
stop a man
me
from creating
don't
own
like them
political
reason where I
status.
hold, my father. I don't like them reason where I hold. Because this sound like
All right.
the plan where the man them are come with.
No,
You see
may I
me?
show you something?
Oh, the fuck PNP and JLP must be abolished, my brother. They are not off the land. Them
Can
artificial.
we, hold on, we can stop them from change their name and hold the same title and exercise their right? We can stop them?
Raswade this a reason with me, my father.
No, fire. You know where me I come to the reality with is all our common problem are King Charles, and that's a fact. So it not even
King
matter.
Charles say him no longer own Jamaica. And that may I tell you, it boy long back to the people of Jamaica for decide them whatever
Not
they want
according
to do
to the
with their
documents,
property there.
brother.
So
Because
you
if
are
you're
giving
going
to
to,
the government. You are saying the
if a man
government for
going to, hold
continue
on,
doing
if
what them
any
are
one
do.
of our people then going to court now, if any one of our people going to court now, right?
When I wish
Where
court.
think that they might get prosecuted under? They might get prosecuted under King Charles. And that I title they might get prosecuted
What talk
under.
about my brother?
That not apply to me and you know, because
Yes,
me and you know
Yes,
under the jury. Me and you now go to them court, you know. But what to the masses, we have a driver's license. When they step in a court, how would them pay their money to? No King Charles, brother.
But it's a
That for sure
driver's
you say.
license.
Even
It's a
though them talk
driver's
about say
license and
King
contract.
Charles is not the head of state, brother, the documentation we are prosecute the people them daily. Still as a King Charles.
Yeah,
And we
because
can't deny that no exist.
September the 15th, this will be dissolved, my brother. And me and you know that already. Raswade. Probably the whole Jamaican people don't know that. But we are already advanced more than the people, and we must structure it for the people. Because we are the people who are the most I put in the position to do the right thing. You see me? Yeah, man.
Well, it take the people to nullify the king immediately because that's why even the international law is state that immediate step to return all powers to the people. So once we the people come out and say, yo, brother, we don't want no King Charles documentation for our land, you know, because all of them think they brother violate international law. Everything with them are, every paperwork with them have in violation of international treaties. But we people them have to come to that consciousness here. So the documents around the land where I operate this very moment, all of them can be nullified by we the people. Every single document. So it take action from the people them. And not just be sit down and say, boy, I saw you things. Them have to get up and do something. Me hear you tell a brother earlier on. Say, brother, we have to stand up for your rights. And a serious word that brother something where we have to exercise. You now come dropping on nobody lap. And that's a reality, you know. So no matter how we want to talk, brother, if we not take a day out, just like how Babylon trick we, you see me, and rise a flag and give them an anthem for one day. Why we can't just take a one day and say, listen, brother, we are going to get to the King Charles today. And that's why we create the 26th next month. We are give everybody chance to come out and say, listen, we don't want them type of rule
the same thing. It's not everybody where you supposed to do, my brother, set the structure and do whatever you do, and the people them is going to come. You see me?
Those who want to change, I go come. Just like how the EWF call upon me and I say, all right, you know, say, we don't do the right thing, we are going to come. international peacemaker see the move and said them are go come. So that's how we want people to know, say, listen, make we do it together because the larger the voice and the more power we are going to have, brother. You go back to we are expressed with true will and desire, nothing else. And just like how you talk about the affidavit, is your truth, brother. The people have to come out and express their truth. It's either they want them in slavery or they want come out of it completely. It's a choice, a two road. You know, say even when we drop off some documents down national security in the last week, as we are come out to buck up in some police and we are reason. And me one of them say a time for dragon rule, you know. I mean, I feel look and say, you really accept that? And people ever overstand them language, I know. Them actually are consent for the Chinese, them becomes the new colonizers. That's why even them behavior not surprise me, you know, because I realize exactly where it go. Them already have prepared their mind mentally to go in a different colonial system. So people have to be aware of what's going on. And only we alone can stop it before it happens.
Rasta, manners and respect, Zulu. Yeah,
Highly.
you know, my general. So, I just verbal support you have from the people. So, about what about what Zulu I say? Because to me, you know, what Zulu I say are the more wisest thing to do, you know, if you can really analyze and break down in message, you know. And what you are saying really to me make no sense, you know. God no, God kill me if me I tell no lie. So more I put
Alright. No, may I tell you something in a fire? If you understand Zulu and you don't understand me, you do not say something where you not get it clearly. But as me tell you, you know, we move ourselves from the jurisdiction of the state completely. And what I want everybody to exercise that same thing there.
So just show the people them how to do it to fuck off for the government that right now I'm burn down every government office.
No, we don't need to destroy our own place, but all it takes is the identity change.
Thing them father, XXX punks. I know the first time I do this, my brother. Don't come from my play. No, say the system and target me. I always want to come set me up, brother. What you say, dog?
You don't say them things that you. But fire, it's simple. It's simple enough. You know what our problem, brother? One automatic citizenry will take place on the land, brother. Everybody go get registered as Jamaican citizen. A citizen is someone who subject themselves to a higher authority. It's simple. The scripture tells us to rebuke the devil and renounce the devil and he flee from you. Brother, just change your name and take on back your cultural identity. It's simple as that. You know, take no great effort to go to nobody and say, boy, you need to depol this or depol that. Just change your damn name. I argue the right there. That's why Article 6 states that everyone has the right to be recognized as a person before the law. So if Bantu Zulu decides, say, yo, he might create a community named Zulu Tribe and him start creating his own credentials. Brother, him out of the jurisdiction of the state is simple as that. The Montevideo Convention give him the right to exercise his political legitimacy. Him having people, them can't stop him. That is exactly where our ambassador do, you know. Because even the Constitution itself, under Chapter 2, 11C, it gives you the right to renounce your citizenship because citizens are slave, and Article 4 of the UDHR Charter ban all form of slavery. So them know what them do. Because you see, at the end of the day, you can't go charge them for slavery. Them are fling the Constitution in their face and say, see that we show them, say, then can renounce their citizenship. Then could have changed their name and left under with corporation, and them never do it. It's simple as that, brother. I know nothing for boss brain. And we have to come to the reality. You know what our problem? We jump up every day and say we are proud Jamaicans, so we are proud slave. And that's a reality. When you tell people say we are African descent, the whole of this place they name Ethiopia Ocean before they name Caribbean, see all them foolishness, brother. We are Africa did that one from way back when. And we have to come to the reality. That's why they say Jamaica is 94% people of African descent. But we not accept it with ourselves. We're glad for the foreign name we get.
Africa and Jamaica never exist way back then.
It never exists. The whole of them place I did known as the AE, cause for them spelling, the Ethiopian Ocean, one territory. A
Africa got
colonizers come
oceans.
change the name over a period of time. That's why we have to go back to the root, brother. And be glad. So we are African descent because that true identity, I saw reparation and repatriation come. Go read through the rights of indigenous people under Article 8. You have to have indigenous identity to claim any reparation and repatriation. No Jamaican
All them
citizen
thing they
can
all them
claim no
thing they
reparation and
just
repatriation, but I are a slave as a Jamaican. So no better come to terms with
Zolo.
Wagwan.
Zolo.
Yeah, my father.
Yeah, man, as I respect what me say at the end of the day, what you say, that is it. Rasta, you protest the government. From you go and you protest the government, you show the government that you need them to do something for you. Which we living people don't need the government to do nothing to it. God dead entity them be and they deal with spiritually dead people. So only thing you go to government for declare your thing. Just like the man say everything has status and jurisdiction. And that is it. You understand? And just like boy, the same to triple X or whatever. I may say, man have a free no meds, or burn down no government place or kill no police or none of that no because I just put things together because we are free people no, but how we lock up yourself, we're not structuring the knowledge that we need to get those places. We don't need to nothing at all. All we need to do is the knowledge and move forward with the right paperwork that you need to put it and reclaim your rights that they steal from you through the deceit and birth with the old lady. You pay.
Alright.
Yeah,
I don't know if the item are
just
aware.
as my boy say, I ride the whole scene start. Man was minor and then man become adult, which is an adulterer. After a minor, when you become a big man, you have to know that you have to correct your status. You understand? Just like the was Zulu was deal with and the movement. That's the only way for free man self. Man need to join with no government. I beg them. No. Only time you go, have to declare your thing. A real thing and a protest to them can protest you not do not for yourself no. You tell them what you want them to do to you. Do for you. But you have to make them they know what you do and what you deal with. And they have to approve it. And just as my boy said, the best thing to deal with them are through the mail. But when they mail them, they have a response within certain time. And when they do a response, that means everything what you do as it stand. You see me? All those energy still does acknowledge your key and love the energy and man of us grasp the right info and just put things together.
Alright, Fire, why you make a research?
Jamaica is a place that need so that
Yeah, want to research the power and the meaning of a velvet revolution. It means a peaceful civil disobedience. You have the right to act against unjust laws. So when you say we are going to military and all these places,
okay,
the edification, hold on. You hear what I say? You see, as a diplomat, me is a peaceful and tactical negotiator. That is my duty. Right? So instead of creating a chaos in the system, right, where people are unaware of, it better we try resolve this in a diplomatic or in your essence an intelligent manner without nobody have to lose their life. So when we go to them, Fire Red, have to bring them to the overstanding of all of these treaties where them should have know, so them can come to the realization where we are do. That's why when we step in at them courthouse, the judge can ball out immediately, we not under them juries. It's simple as that, Fire. We have to deal with this peaceful and friendly negotiation as diplomats. So each stride we make, Fire, is to bring more awareness. We already have exercised that diplomacy there. You see me? And we want others to get the knowledge same way and can exercise it, brother. Because so the more we can exercise it as a unit, yeah man, a bone glass stick hard after broke down one. And that's a reality where we have to see.
You see, just use the word that act. You see, the say act and statutes. Them thing they not go for the living man, Rasta. Them thing they for the corporation. You understand? Section this, act that. Living man in them mix up thing. And that may tell what Zulu show you that the right movement, Rasta. And no friction that are the right way to go about it. And I like me pick no side or tell the man his way and the right way, but I really think that you're going to protest the government. The government know when you come protest to them, you tell them they want them to do something. You understand? Same way like you can't do it yourself, but you have to do it yourself and make them acknowledge that you do it. That is it, Pastor.
As we say, the right for civil disobedience, refusal to obey unjust laws. So I've just basically people becomes aware, say everything where under the fictional characters is unjust. Just like how the first article in the UN Decolonization Treaty state that the subjection of people to alien subjugation, domination, and exploitation constitute a denial of fundamental rights. So it's simply I tell everybody in Jamaica, if you're a man there England and saying own no land, it a deny no own rights. So them thing are fired. Article 8 of the UDA Charter, all we have the right to an effective remedy. So now we know say King Charles violate the right, we the people can now speak out and say, yo, we don't want no paperwork, no Governor General, we don't want nothing from them down here. Just like how you say them talk about them want lock up youth over Burkina Faso. And where people then start though, take to the street, but I no can go come over fire.
Watch the energy fire. Fire God, watch the energy. Come a broke down with a shot. Watch out. King Charles, this is the whole government thing and all them thing, the fire where you push and you hold that in your head. Just like most of the people, Rasta. King Charles are no power no way over nobody. King Charles is a puppet. King Charles is a dead entity, same way. I make sure you are more power than King Charles, Rasta. As I'm living, man. And that may tell
yes, I
make sure you.
Me cannot deny the fact, say a whole heap of people out of Bamali Beach and up at Pinnacle, the same puppet government over there, sir, get pushed off of them land. So the reality is that our people have to become politically aware of what is taking place.
Come and share something. Come and share something. You see all your talk about land, and this is what Zulu not here for. You see land, remember how they had the land issue. The crown control majority of the land in the world. That is a corporation thing. I hear that now. Everybody
56 countries under the Commonwealth realm.
Watch. Everybody that had them land and them house and them way same way. You know they have a title. Yeah, I understand they're not no absolute owner. Just like my boy did tell about the allodial title.
Them have a land
patent. The allodial title is the land patent them have differently, which some people use as a title deed. So they're entitled to the land, then they be no absolute owner for the land. This is why when the government ready to come in, they can come and show down the land. You know, you come absolute owner for land and owner land when you feel a tribe, when you feel your army, and they can fight for your land and defend your land because they can always come for it. And that's why they build the army for now. So when them want to move your land and you don't want to move, them just send in them army. That's what them build for. So make sure you protect the commerce. Not me or you as man.
Are you listening, yo?
You see me?
Yeah, but realize the mindset of what they are speaking about. As me tell you, international diplomacy we deal with and the Article 4 of the Decolonization Treaty don't tell you no armed action or repressive measure can be used against the people when them come out to declare them true independence or them own sovereignty. So it's simple fire.
It's a declaration you are going to make to the government.
a declaration of independence, brother, for move from under freedom banner.
So how you do the declaration, my brother? You send it to them, and you have to read it out to them.
Alright. Yeah, one I think is to present it to them, just like how we have the Christological peace treaty. But the people them have to decide, say, this is what them want.
So how you go to the government, my brother?
As me say,
People them want it right
you
now. The whole of them
hold on.
people right so want it, my brother.
You said you reach to the 1961 Vienna Convention of receiving and sending state. There are certain procedure by law where you have to do.
Wait say.
You can't just get up and do this and do that without the law involved.
Wait say you have to do.
Alright.
It say
King Charles.
declaration. Oh, you make a declaration. You not go link
The
up with your people.
declaration.
Cause me have my tribe when I set up in my father. It's only that me not open the tribe to the public as yet, you know.
No man, it's simple fire. If all of we come to an agreement,
the
territory what we have.
We have to do after we do the declaration in a private. We can notify the system, say, hey, these people are no longer operating in the capacity of the person.
Alright.
The person is the public entity where operate with the legal status. Them people are the living man and woman from now on, and them are operating private as such and such and such and such and such and such from the tribe of such. You see, pray.
One
And
of
you clear that to them.
One
And you
of
say, if this
What?
is
Sure.
you hear me?
One of the recent nation was the setting up of the EU. And what them do? Them get about, I think, 8 to 10 countries and create them own passport and this and that in a
Yeah,
privacy.
you can get
But when them
around
go
8 to
when
10
them go
people,
truly
you
execute
can
them
get
plan,
8 to
then
10
they have to make
people
a
or less.
public. Them have to make a public declaration say this is them status, this is what they are doing.
So my brother, what is a
It
public
has to be
declaration?
publicly known.
13 money take to make a government movement. 13 man no. Can build a government just like us the politician and
Brother,
them.
you alone can be a government fierce. What is a government, my brother? What is the purpose of a government? Government govern your mentality. You can govern your own mentality. You don't need 13 man or 12 man or 2 dozen man in a one place or one building with another opposition party to decide who are going to govern
Yeah,
your
you
mind.
talk about individual, but when you talk about a nation, remember say Montevideo Convention say no, you have to choose somebody of international political status.
Just to show him that, you know, changes can make with even one man, everything is in there.
Go along to the declaration, what you must say in a public, and you don't need all you have to do is just send in, create a document and put whatever you want, you declare upon it, and send it in to them.
Yeah.
Do the stamp duty, put your stamp on the document and mail it off to them.
That
Or
is
if
it.
you go through for them system, you record it through the island record office or whatever and mail it in to them. That is your declaration as a self-executing contract. You see me? Affidavit of truth in the format of an affidavit of truth. And if them don't rebut it within the given period of time, or you tell them, say, if this is false, you try say something now before this, you know. You see me? Afterwards, you just give them a notice establishing the office of the executor for each one on the estate. You see the priest? Yeah, and it done there, so. If them not respond to that, all them have to do is start transfer all assets over to whatever trust account you set up, because everything in this world is in trust. And if it's in a phone trust, it's in the government trust. And if it's in the government trust, all you have to do is take it out. And remember, none but yourself can free yourself, my brother. So me now go say, I will never say, me want to save the whole world. The whole world have to want to save themselves before me want to save the world.
True, man.
Yeah. I just I love to my father. And it's not that we don't love Jamaican people, them. And we don't love the people who are stuck in the corporation. You see,
mention
we have information. I put my life on the line. I put out them information for people daily.
True, man. True, man.
That don't mean nothing to the people, them still have to say crucify him. We don't give a fuck if you know what.
True, man.
We don't do whatever we know have to do. But me, I do whatever we have to do. I can't save the world. Me only can show where the water there. Who are drink or drink? You see, pray.
Well, I see same thing we are do over here, so because as Article 20 say, you can compel a man to belong to an association, you can compel him to belong to a bankrupt nation state, you can compel him to belong to sovereignty, you can compel no
That is it,
individual,
my
but every
father.
man have a mind.
That is it. And consent make the law. Without consent, nothing would name law. People got to
Selassie,
Yep,
yeah.
agree to things. You see me? Yeah.
yep. You have to end like that.
Yes,
If
I
you're not
so
upset,
fire.
it can't happen.
As we say, we have to link up even before the 26th where we can show the fullness of what going on. Because from what we send there some things still, but through in our street same way,
So you said
you
the
know,
26 you got Ministry of Security, National
national
Security.
security.
Me don't know if me I go take part in the one there, but we can make a link, said you, my father.
No man, we make a link same way, man. You see me? So yeah, we give thanks to the time still now, cause by the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna make a jump out.
Yeah, respect man, my father. You know, so me have at
That's the
least
problem.
until 11 o'clock before we jump off. So they are going to answer some questions, said we. No
That's
answer
yeah.
question.
And just before I even jump off, want the people them know, so listen, Jamaica itself have a monarch, brother. There are two different sides to King's House where people have to understand. And the thing is that we in Jamaica have the right to coronate our own Negus, brother, to protect our international political status. No matter how much indigenous group I got up on the island, we have the right to rise that one the same way.
Yeah, so I two sides to King's House.
The Governor General office where him occupy, that are just deso him there. But the King's House, where the absentee kings where reign the absentee king, the office different from the throne. The King's House is actually have a throne, brother, where a living king can go sit down pan.
Which part of that?
You see me? So them thing that we people don't know, brother.
My
Every
father,
land
you
have the
ex
right to protect
ex
them
unks.
sovereignty. Every single land.
Ex unks. You hear about the presidential monarchy. At the future Rasuela tell about. This is what the Prime Minister say
No,
when the Republic of
no.
Jamaica come. I go roll
Where
out
him a
and them
try
say
doing
them
a fire. Him a
Oh,
try
so
go
them
against
don't
the
do
will
the
of the
phone
people
or
because it's
everything.
a sneaking thing them a try deal with, you know. Them a try do it like Barbados. You see me? And people now situate. What them want do, them want Jamaica end up like Barbados. Them appoint a president, but them still under the Commonwealth realm. So them still under the rulership of the British monarch. Because up to now, Barbados not free, brother. Barbados under the Commonwealth realm, still under the British rule, under the British juris. It's just a mind game of going in front of the people and them not see it.
the same thing in Jamaica too, man.
I thought them are going to be right, yeah, so. Why you think them are hold on for an election, brother? Them want appoint a president. And that they up to. That's why me actually say people them have to act swiftly. Else them a go get
Yeah,
shit where they
man.
no desire. And it a go
That is
rough.
it.
See
That is
me,
it, man.
man.
The people
So
them
that's
go
the
and
part.
wake up
We are make a link up, you know.
in a deep sleep.
Yeah, man. Up this, my father.
Selassie, aye.
Heard for you.
Yes, big up King, big up Chief.
How you do?
I hear,
That is it.
always hear the Chief chopping, but boy, he's a really, really patient Chief.
Yeah.
And that's so good. Yeah.
That is it, man.
Your work live for you.
That is it.
But the people them get it one by one, you know. They really in a slumber, sleeping slumber, but they getting it.
Step by step. Slowly but surely them a wake up in it.
Yeah. One by one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
You
I
the
think
hand. Up
the
this.
mass gonna wait. They're going maybe need
In here,
something
up
more.
top.
Linear Key.
Big up on yourself, everyone. Just check in. I listen up, you know. Oh, this my father.
So Bantu,
Wagwan.
if someone even change the name, do they have to have a power of attorney over the government name?
So you have a change. Which name may I change?
No, I'm saying if they do that.
What do you mean by change name? You
Like if you change your name to like a tribal, if you're going to a tribe.
no matter way. You have a change the government name to another name. What you like?
Yeah, if you do that.
What do you mean by that now?
Okay, so what
So
if
say for instance, your government name is Earth for You. You have to change it to Earth for We or Earth for Me.
Yeah, I wouldn't use no part of the government name if I'm gonna.
No, I understand the question. So you talk about if you have to create a new identity,
Right,
a separate identity from the person.
right.
Yeah. What the question now?
Would you have to have a power of attorney over the government name?
Power of attorney over
for
the
you to
government
get.
name. So that happened through the format of declaration. So you would have declare that you are known in the private. So the public name, which is Earth for You in a full capital letter, is known in the private as whatever you have to call yourself in the private. In the private are the same thing as outside of the government realm, the outside of the government jurisdiction. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you would have to copyright and trademark that name that you create.
Correct. And if you have biometric information, if it is a real man or woman, you declare the biometric information with it also.
And then you have to have a trust to put all those in.
Yeah, you have to have a trust. If you don't have a trust, you have to put it in the government trust, and the government are going to collect taxes. You know, the government role.
Okay. Yeah, because whatever you create, you control, as you say. So I think that's a way forward.
It is as simple as that way you say a while ago to separate yourself from the government. You see me? But I know people get thinking a whole heap of things when them start to do it. So them wonder where them for put, which word them for use, this and that. All sort of things in them brain, you see me? But it's quite simple, man.
Yeah, it's a clear.
Yeah. So I do pretty differently. You see me post up a video with some police act up in a station. I said if I come out of them place. Dr. K, you see what go on? Squad them so
yeah, man, Mr. What go on.
Father GB shop top.
Yeah, they sleep. Yeah, man, I see them, man, but the way him a go on probably just because through the place kind of small. So, look up, we might operate, look up principle because the place small. We acknowledge things, So we acknowledge the place small and the era that they don't have no more department them have like interference. So that's why, as me say, what you do good by. We apologize for this.
He have no reason for do that because what? The lady never make a complaint. Did she complain about the noise?
No, him does not see it fit. Him does not see it fit for us use that through probably the body count in at the front desk.
Yeah.
Alright, so you there remote there and you have two more persons there plus. You understand? Them did a transaction of one person. So if we could have less of the body count there, we could have did them.
Them I hear that, man. Them could tell me
but
that.
You see, him just a provoke. I don't see them do that.
Because them don't know say me.
No, him can't tell him come out of a place. You're right, as me say now. You're mad a public place here now. And that's a place where them have to do everybody have the rights in there. So. But through the place small, I disturb the rest of Africa.
Yo.
Just a little bit, man. sound make nice now, Rasta. A stereo and sound system make nice now. You make a note, you give a voice, you express yourself, you see, me show you. So, them when them a chat, that is it. You have the right to express your feelings because there's a matter of feelings, emotion, you see, me
Yeah.
energy in emotion.
You have a
So,
right to free conscience.
yeah, man, you have a sure, you know, a price tax, they can make a note. Win 5 days, you see, me show
Me
you.
and life up top.
Yeah, man, that is it. So, I be a fictitious candidate and pussy confidence so say don't know we go, but when you don't know, you don't know. You know? But when you know, you're solid.
Alright, there's someone my father. We have to constantly remind them say them are servant and them supposed to serve, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because in truth now, before they deal with man now, them supposed to all give all the information now, what your name and your number now, they question and post the answer. Thank you. All when them come and go on like they want to deal with you on any kind of investigation, anything at all. You are the right to make them know exchange information. And that if you have a contract with them, you can have a contract with them.
No,
See
I
me
want
sure.
a contract with them. I love contract with them, you know, brother.
Different years, that is it.
I
Like the
love
money in the
contracting
coffers.
with them. Squad knows
Yeah,
him can't lock me up. Squad knows him can't charge me. You see me? Because we done declare our identity to him already. So him knows he has strictly serving supposed to serve me. What make them vex is because we are show up them system. And not even say
that
them workplace. Because if the place too small, them for shut it down. And where them there when KFC, and where them there when KFC full up of people. TST is full up of people and them not send out nobody. So if them are run business and them full of customers, how them for run out them customers out of business place? Them forgot where them get money from.
True, man. Just like them when them tell man charge to run stoplight and them thing the fictitious charge them. What crime you do? Who you hurt? Who you damage? So a bumble glass money to pay people and seatbelt for them fictitious things, but a true people don't know.
May I say, we supposed to observe it, no complain.
Yeah, man.
And feel the pain.
Yeah, man. That is it. Yeah, man. Enough respect, man, for the power and strength, you know.
Cool, man, my father.
Yeah, man.
That's why we make the difference between legal and lawful, artificial and the real things, them natural things, organic things.
True, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
People, man, I see it, but you know, the outer said, yeah. I say, I saw 11 o'clock, you know. At my time.
Yes,
time
I am.
I don't know if the ones them have nothing more we want to touch upon, nothing we want to chat about. You know. Probably can run an extra 2 minutes or so. If not, we're gonna make a check out. Doctor can come like him get a call.
Yeah, man, we do up on the ground, you know?
Why
going for real. You see, the thing where we have to know as the brother they are saying, you know, we have to remember the same way. You see, if we don't get ourselves out of a certain jurisdiction and you make your notification, as what you just said, that's one of the next step where the people have to remember to take to the notification. You take yourself out of the system, do your declaration, then you start to notify these people your business so you can operate. When you notify them so what jurisdiction you are underneath where you are moving. So you can operate. So you have to remember that too. Understand?
I feel always
God, man. Yeah.
Make them know what we are deal with, what we are stand for. You see me? Because if you stand for nothing, you fall for nothing, you know.
Yeah, man. Anything.
So the declaration is what you put on the record on the Gazette?
Yeah.
And then you notify them?
Yeah, you serve them with a copyright so them can know where them are deal with. So the police them can't charge me because them know say if them them can't charge me no. I will love if them charge me too. Them know say me notify them boss and notice the principal is notice to agent and notice to agent is notice to principal. So me notify the commissioner and the Ministry of National Security, the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Say this name is copyrighted and in order to use this copyright each time you use it a £500,000. So if them, whether them force to use it under duress and cohesion, or them get the access under duress and cohesion for use my business name, it is automatically £500,000 will belong to 40 million Jamaican dollars each time them use it. You see what I want? I know
So
what I
if they
want.
write you a ticket, then they got to pay that money.
Exactly. And if them
Yeah,
print the ticket, if them print the ticket and have one copy and me have one copy and 2 times them username. And if them have an extra
yeah,
copy and 3 times them username. And if the court, that are the court where people are afraid of, the courthouse, Supreme Court, Parish Court, any court, because the court them get noticed, you know. If them
Yeah.
decide say them are going to use the name, it is also a different charge on each document where my name depend. You see what I go on?
yep,
Yeah. And all of them thing then are contracts that is agreed upon whatever terms and condition. Without a response, it is law. And we make further
no,
statement for clarify it and
yep,
still no response. So that is further law. I was sure of the
yeah,
receipt said way. You see, pray.
So
Yeah.
when you send them the notification, you got to you're giving them a time to respond.
Yeah, give them 30 days.
yeah,
Oh.
Because my affidavit is a big one. Me give them 30 days. You see me?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
notify them in an
And we,
affidavit.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. We notify the main agencies them. We still have to notify the agents. We notify the principals them already. Just the agents alone we are working on right now. The small corporations them within the big one them. Banks and them thing them.
So that is
And so
what I
far,
need. So that is what I need now.
yeah. So
Okay.
far nobody no respond to nothing. I plan for my court case to get it on the court record after I'm done. Whatever me I do. You know, say I work in progress said way.
Oh, so you have that affidavit ready now.
Long time.
You say long time.
Long time, man, Sandra. You know, say a couple people. Dr. K is supposed to have FEMA affidavit deal with already. Don't Father K, you have the big one.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I tell you, a couple
Oh,
people well
Be-
supposed to have it, man. All people
because
in America have it too.
because the last time you tell me say you were still working on it.
That how long ago? 6 months.
Over, gee, over about a month ago.
Mm.
Yeah. You tell me say you were still working
Tell
on it.
man, but I true a whole heap of work said we can remember say each state have a different name in America. And people will leave from Jamaica to America. We have to set it, adjust it in each way to suit people. And that a
Oh,
whole heap of page. It boil down to around 50 or 60 odd page said we.
so we have to send them all a 60th page.
Yeah, plus I want to show you the file.
Our
60
paperwork,
odd
sure,
page
do
at
the
the
man. You have
least,
to do
man.
your
I want
thing.
big file what are documentations me I tell you about. You see me?
So then we have to go record that first.
Yeah, you have to record it, put it on the public record. So that means your status has been updated automatically. The whole of that, them have a record it pan for them record. You see me? Just you have to correct every single thing and notify each office so them can update it. The information and the record that them have with you.
So that's the only thing I have left to do then.
So the complete thing are more than 50 odd page now. Everything in all.
Oh my goodness. So we are supposed to send so much pay.
After more than 50 odd page, what figure say you gotta do some of them already.
I think you did shortcut mine one then.
You know what that?
Your short, my one them a short.
What that?
You did give me short version of the
Declaration.
and all of that.
Yeah. Peter. All of them, man.
Woo. Oh
More
man.
than 100 pages. This is more than
Mm-mm.
200 pages. You see me? And it boil down to your declaration, the fee schedule.
Yeah, I have the fee
You see,
schedule.
$200 million me have for my fee schedule now. What? That have for aggravated kidnapping. That means that if police lock me up, you hear that? 200 incident, $200 per incident. 200 million Jamaican dollar per incident. And the system agreed to the whole of this honestly right so. And if you don't use my name, try use my name. One hour try use my name and produce a document if nobody. See there? I could test it out. But these are the main declaration, you see me?
Oh.
Recorded at the island. And you see them switch cross the name. All the Abantu Zulu, them change over to Zulu Abantu Terrace. Living man them I deal with. Last name first, then first name.
Yeah.
Last. Alright, look what go on again. Deputy keeper of the record sign off right I say no. You realize the same person will produce the birth certificate sign off on this, you know.
Oh,
The same person
so
will
it's
sign on the
official.
birth certificate sign off on this.
So that's official, yeah.
Yeah. No receipt is valid unless this form is approved by the governor. What you on? At the Island Record Office, you have to make a record updated. What the people must see what go on. You must update the record at the Island Record Office.
Exactly.
And them in control on the life right now.
Have to
Can
go in the
join
street,
your
do the
tribe.
paperwork, and there we go, we turn up the line, and we take a ticket, and wait a turn.
You see, every time when we say we are going to open up the tribe for people, my mind just change automatically from dealing with it. You see me? So Father K, Nina K Bantu is the man who want to talk about the tribe.
So Zulu, that document where you do at Island Record, which document is that?
That's the big affidavit. You see the paper
Oh,
John show you a while ago.
okay. Because I was just gonna say that I don't have that one. So that is the one I need, no?
Yeah.
We can be a part of your tribe. Big up yourself, Abantu Zulu.
Great things you there and what go on.
Me and the little one wake up, so that's it. Me I jump off and jump on.
Yeah. You see you want to be a part of the tribe.
Yeah.
We're going to see what can go on, man. See what you have can offer to the tribe and what the tribe can offer to you. And see if we can negotiate. Because they say, boy, long to you know. Oh,
Real.
so.
That one sound real, man. Real. Yeah.
Remember, you have to protect yourself as yourself protect you, you know. Your body build away there. Your body actually heal itself, but it's only where you have to get the body feel itself is if you try to heal your body by giving the right things them we're supposed to do the job. Because without the right tool, I don't think the body can work properly. If you create other tools and sometimes tools when create work out the body, take a limb, take a organs.
Yeah, man. You feed your body right, eat the right thing, walk barefoot outside, hug a tree.
So you say about the
Heal
tribe.
yourself.
You say about the tribe, Nina K. When you start honoring
Yeah,
people
man.
to join the tribe.
No, as I say, as soon as you see when people serious, as I say, no, leave them alone and they will come over and bring them details behind them because people not carry tales. So serious people always come. You wouldn't force things on people. Because if you want a job, you go get an idea and go look it. So that's what then get an idea and go look at a job. Tribal consists of people who produce for themselves, self-production. See, you know, care if you want to do your work. If you can find ways of come for, at the time you come, you have to go left your work for start to produce your own thing and see what you can do. You gotta find and see if you can carry on certain machine if you actually create produce. The new world in our tribe, people's code now is all about production because this is where the people then live from. When you're not producing your own food, that's when you became independent on somebody. Me independent on you. To get some food to eat, some sugar, some tea, some water or something. You understand? It's like me not have enough, so me I got put up my preserve area, then my prepare area. So me I prepare plus me I preserve. You understand? Plus me I plant. So for me I have them three sister things that me will always have in abundance. Now, what me I gotta do now is prepare for trade. You understand? So if you want flour, me have enough clean flour, we know so them a flour, you have flour we sure about. Because when you're sure you don't know about it, you know. Because when you eat as flour, you just have to have flour that you don't know because the man letting off in business. You have to can prove to me how him come by the flour, product make the flour there, one put in it as additive. You understand? The sugar the same thing. Because nowadays people are dying from these things.
So we have to be creators then.
So not that we born as that, you know. You can't create it and can't.
But from beginning, that was the way. But from beginning, that was the
exactly
way.
Because the first time the pit born, a
trade, we normally trade
if
each
a
thing,
person
you know?
know that said no pit never eat off a land when him just born. No child eat from a land when him just born. No child at all. So where you think the first food come from? The body. So everything was in the body. So you have to bring it out. So the earth is a fullness. So everything is within the earth. The earth is the Lord. We don't have no other Lord than the earth. See? And we give all. Remember I said it say, honor your mother and your father, we don't give that to the judge. We take that from the judge. The judge done dead, she wear black. She a witch. Take that from the judge.
So somebody asked me, okay, do we have to join a tribe?
Nobody force you to do anything. Nobody never tell you that.
No.
We never mention that to you. We never be there gonna have to do none of that. You choose to do what you want to do as a free person.
Yeah, but you see, I would recommend though for people where I go up on the sovereignty route and know the system.
Exactly. Farm yourself together. Don't you see it fit for unite? That's how
yeah. You have to have people who can find common ground. Because the video I want to see, I want a tribal member, the police and all that, you know. And we did have to go down there to make sure so them get him out at any means. You see, free. So you have to have people who represent for you. And we now create grounds to breed criminals or make people find an excuse to break the law, not like that. You see me? So credible people alone.
We have to remember say the Jamaican corporation never just start and go on so. Them start and them have offices. You understand? Yeah, so if you make just like the lodge system, them have many lodges. So the church have many churches. Cashback man need to get rich, him have many more branches, the little part them where you see the outlet, them bringing in money to the main office. So you have whole part for reach you. You have the man that try to reach all under your bed. So you try to do it now with anything. So them sure if you get your money out of your car. If them never know you have a wealth, you know, nobody would come into you to sell you something. Can I sell a broke man something? You know, realize that Jamaica can afford every currency. Jamaican people, we then call Jamaican people, afford every currency in this world. So who is there to sell to? Most the people who can afford. Remember, me now can buy from Mr. Chin because Mr. Chin my money can't come Mr. Chin now because you know, I go with my money. So my money I have to spend with you, we have to keep my money. So we take it from him and spend it with you. But what we do the opposite. We take it from one another and give it to Mr. Whosoever. So you became the pauperized, the consumer, the broke one all the time because you have to go work every day. Now the man who I make film invention and I sell you, even if you're gonna work with work because I make sure I produce enough. So you always have demand. So long as you're in demand, which is independent, as long as you're in demand, we will always have produce because you're not produce yourself. So if we produce 5, you have to just take what you get. When we produce 14, then we can't stretch. You understand? This is the world we live in now, but we feel to see it that way that us we not see it.
So do individual have to produce their own ID?
No, you don't say you have to produce your own ID. If you are going to be a part of a person, would have to give you a part of ID where you can have your individual ID and you have your tribal ID. See, no problem with that. You understand?
Okay.
Because you have to shelter yourself. It's like you have to say to yourself, that's as though you don't go to church. Then. You go to church and you are true offering. But yes, still, if you also build, me not really see them ability.
Yeah, and at the
They did a
same
pit for dig, me not see
principle,
it a dig.
at the same principle where the most I deal with in my father's house is many mansions.
There's many
mansion
mansions.
in my father's house said yeah. So that means that in a one trust you can have many different trusts. Because in the government of Jamaica, how much different business you have?
Yeah, different branch. Yeah.
Right, so you have to know if it's yeah, you remember now, we're not comfy. Because it's a growing tree now. It's a vine. The whole thing is the vine. So the vine go everywhere and it branch off and it grows. So it grow, it branch, it push more vine, it branch. Because as me said, 12, 12 144, and that is your bloodline. If he's a female, that is your bloodline. So what about my own? So we just think about the father and the son, which is two bloodline. But remember saying, the father never breed yet. So have you have a mother. Can't have no spirit. Mother have to do it. The spirit will be the 14th. Mother
So
have to do it because everything come from a mother.
Ninyake, when it comes to the tribe, don't you have to have a system set up where each person who join the tribe, they have to have the paperwork or things from the tribe itself?
No
Paperwork is
person
where you
join
already
the
have
tribe.
it.
Hold on, the father care. No person no the end of the tribe. I believe in man and woman where you
Yeah, living man and woman.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
don't they
So do you
have
have
to
your paper already? If you have your paper already, you know what you need.
From they have the
You don't want to turn back, we
declaration.
don't want
Yes.
bandage you.
No, but don't they have to create like a birth certificate and things like that?
Yeah. When you
Well, you
join
have
the
your
tribe,
papers
when you
already.
join the tribe will help you declare your identity further as a member of the
Exactly.
tribe, and the tribe only deal with living man and woman alone.
So you go on a sovereignty. You understand? You have to reborn. So you
Yes.
understand? You did one sin, you know. Alright. And then my son has come home and we kill the biggest cow. Why? Because you just have knowledge. Come home, my son come home from nothing, you never gone away. The son did that thing negative and fool like duck. Man, I run him head, send him go war, chop him cousin, chop him brother. Now my son come home and realize him, Papa, you know, so what me I do? You never realize I'm one family, me I kill her final. But I hate that man, we send me on the mission, and it dance me, it backward. So now my father said, yeah, well, kill the biggest cow. Because the son just rebirth himself, and just come to him senses. So you want to go on, we finally have one more in the family way have courage and strength and knowledge. Understand what I want or overstand what I want now.
Yeah,
So when you
and
come to your
the
senses,
tribe,
you actually realize.
the tribe are not really for weak people, you know. The tribe are for people who actually have something for offer to the future and able to grow. You must be able to work under pressure because we know we say the system will go up against them operating a force. And we're not up against them, but we stand one side separate from them. But them operating a force. And you must be able to withstand force at some point in time. You see me?
Oh man.
Yeah, I know with tribe that they have to have the whole system covered. Because if a tribal member gonna like need a driver's license and ID and stuff like that, it got to come from the tribe itself.
So which tribal member get driver's license? Which tribe have a driver's license?
International driving permit.
What is a permit? A permit and a license are the same thing, no, my brother. You know that?
Ah.
So you see, and that's why I'm saying my tribe is small and it is not for members of the public. Because you see what we are doing? Nobody in the world now attempt to do them thing that other than the Freemason and the
And
Illuminati,
living
them
man own the
Templar
road.
people and them people. You see,
But
Prince.
you gotta have your
When
travel
man
rights.
own
When a Mason pull up at the parliament or anywhere at all, say him want to talk to the prime minister or want to talk to the president, you feel like they're going to let him out? No, because of the credential where him hold. Him have full rights to him diplomacy and him operate as a diplomat on the soil. Nobody can breach that. That's where we are stand up for and that's where we are go for. And we people will never get that. You see me? And that's why I say me nah go accept. Probably you and Father K can work on one side. But for graduate up on a different tier for operate under Zulu wing of the tribe is a
But
total different thing. Because we
one
not go
cannot.
close the door upon
But
people said
Zulu,
we, you know.
but Zulu, one have to grow to reach to your stage. So how we are,
Yeah, I say. So you have different tiers in the tribe. You have a first initiation process where Nina K. Bantu as a spiritual advisor initiate people. Where only not get access to Zulu, but you know, might get a little access to the teachings or whatever offer exclusively only to tribal members. You know, so we have a book available only to tribal members right now. So if you're part of the tribe, we have weekly meeting where we link up with ones and we teach people from out of the book, the same book we have on release. But we have to make sure so our people them up to par. And it's not enough for we. When I tell you say less than 20 we are operate fully. Now say you have a million people we are help move and thing. But people that is actually a part of the tribe are less than 20 people. And we not intend to get no bag of people we not have no value or not have no use. Not
Yeah,
saying
man.
people them
Facts.
useless and people who want to record them identity. We are going to make a tier 1 or a level 1 membership
well,
for
yeah, you
people
got to
just a
say,
check in for that.
you got to
You
say
see,
it that
play?
way. When you say that
Yeah.
they're not now up to your level, is like say you like one turn away people who want to be in it.
Yeah, but me not have, remember say I
That
am not
level.
obligated. I am not obligated to nobody at all, you know.
Yeah,
Heard for
I
you.
know, but
Facts.
people want to
Facts.
try to join the tribe because they know that the tribal community is
Yes,
the
but
way now
remember,
to
I
go.
am not obligated. I am not a member of the public. Me
Yeah,
not owe nobody nothing.
we understand that. We
And me don't have
understand
nothing
that.
for nobody either. But we are talking about a people who want to operate, because most of the deals them want me do and
Farm girl, big up yourself, see me.
show people how to operate in a trust for themselves. Because operating a tribe is operating in a trust, you know. And when you talk about trust, you can't operate in a trust with people where you can't trust. And if you don't know people, you can't trust them. And that's where that's where it boil along to. Cause my
Facts,
energy
man.
when me than the energy where somebody will just a join it have a pre for invest in the right or wrong. Somebody a pre for join,
You
them have
just
just
break up
join for the
record.
P for whatever them can get, the information and whatever them can get. When me
Well,
I push out every single thing for what?
yeah, but
You
people
see
True,
me?
even
man.
So me keep it small, you know. And that's why I'm showing you say well, the tribal not consists of more than 20 people because that's our immediate family and people who actually can trust in case of a situation actually happen. But in the meantime, we are show everybody how to set up them own a tribe, how to operate in a trust differently. Because that's the greatest thing. It better you know how to do it than have to depend on another man to do it, especially Zulu is unreliable to the public.
yeah, I know.
Me
People
devote the
might
whole
want
of
to
my
come
life to
in.
my private life.
People might want to come in to get the covered, yes, but they got to know like people who start already doing their try to free themselves, them are going to already know to operate in trust. Them are going to already know certain things. So if you put them in a level, then they can grow up to it.
Mm-hmm. Nina care response to the initiation process anyway. I'm guided by
Oh,
spiritual advisor.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dr. K.
And I don't think, and nothing really hard, man. As we say, we really look upon you, as we tell you, say, it have to go with your lifestyle. Because when we tell you, we are trying to keep you away from sickness.
True, man.
You understand? Keep you away from going to public places because, you don't understand? These are the
All
places that
about
carry germs like
operating
your fridge.
right.
You understand? So we teach you how to operate same way within a week that you might live for a long period of time and this doctor man may never see you. Probably this man will look for come rest him hand on your head, may never look for see you. You see? So you always really, disappearing, but you're still the boat.
Yeah,
But you are
because
not
True,
know.
man.
It's like out of sight, out of mind.
yeah, when you come wall, when you come wall, you don't have to depend on the public then to say or the outsiders because you're going to have everything within you spiritually.
That's why we strive to free you first. So when you get your thing like declare yourself like get your life certificate and you start do your things now and set yourself away. Like remember you know, your paperwork it start from as we tell you now. When you get your life certificate, it mark on it free, you know, brother. And you see say it mark on it for yourself, you know. Bantu probably can't show you one right now, because I really have it.
Nah, show them
Mark on it. So
Yeah, I have
you see
mine.
it start from this. You have your one. You mark in a mark for your free. Wait mark on your
Free.
gift.
Yeah.
So that means what is the gift? What is life? The other them tell us life is a gift,
Life
don't
is
it?
free.
Yeah, so and it's a gift. So why if you get a gift from somebody then, why you want somebody else to pull it and have authority over it? It's like you feel like yourself is a dog, you love privilege. We don't want no one over our head because we never
Right.
been.
They do
You see
it.
the earth is underneath your feet. Watch now. The earth greater than all man. And which part it there? Underneath your feet. So it'll protect you to make sure you have something to work on. And it's our Father who is art in where. I love him, love we know. That's why we look up and say our Father, you know. We say Father I growing I say, you know. That's why I say our Father is art in where? Heaven. So if you look at ground for the Father's blessing or where you want to look point or bless or where you want, what we call it a praiser. You
And
see the Father,
heaven
we
is
give
mine.
praises to Jah. So you have to give the Father him praises because him give you what you forget. And you see mother, and she give birth to you. You understand? And everybody's supposed to grow and see say, if me ask you if you have a mother, you're going to tell me you're going to tell me yes. So that means that your mother did the year, you know, and me ask her if she have a mother. She going to say yes. So it's a mother to a mother, so me don't know where any other mother come from. So any other mother no make it. The man as your son, you will get a son. And your son grow as a SUN. When he go through boy, girl, and when him breed a woman, when him call him father, him no automatically get them the name. Only one thing get them name that is nature. So if you come back to natural law, we born to that. So you see, we live right now in an artificial realms and world. With artificial system, that's why you have artificial intelligence, you have governance, you are pushing a direction by force, but instructor because you seem to be our minor. You can't angle yourself, so you need training. So the government is the trainer for the baby them. So them run them estate, the baby them estate. Now you say you're a big person now, you're alive and big. You graduate and reach 18. You come back to your natural life. You know thyself. That's what it puts in. It said know thyself. Who is you? What you really is. You want to stay up on the commercial artificial thing and drink Kool-Aid to the sick, or you want to understand the product or the produce we make this or the that we make that, or you rather live on a fake where a man can tell you lie every day and you take it as true because Kool-Aid is like tell a man say, yo, a big bag of flavor drinks. No fruit, no in that, no fruit
And
no
you,
there so. So
and
your
you don't
life
know
and
what
beginning.
in it. Yeah.
That me I tell you only fruit away you're sure. Me
Yeah.
go down to my garden and me pick some berry. Me pick one pine. Come back and me drop that in a blender. 2 pieces of banana and that and piece of pepper. I'm go so and choose some jelly.
Hey, you sure of that one?
And me chew that me good. Me even need your sugar. Because you can't keep that. You see, me always have my salt. Because salt and mineral and that come in a rock farm. You understand? So me not left the salt. But you know, me know so the boy are poison salt with iodine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you walk on, don't be fooled. You see the same sea salt like rock.
Sea salt, yeah.
Get it, you wash it. And you wash it, you dry it in your kerchief, put it in a bag and beat it up. You beat it up, you have your own salt. Yeah, make them fool. Don't make them fool you. Or even try to school you. Oh no, you got a mind of your own. You got a life to live. You understand?
Celtic salt
And
is
then
the
come
same
back
as
and tell
sea
you, say,
salt.
you know.
Ninyake,
Eh?
Celtic
Yes, sir.
salt is the same as sea salt.
Celtic salt come from I think so some mountain. A good salt, you know. Celtic salt. But this is sea salt. Me know if I ever sit me I go and know my sea salt. Me stick to my wheel. Them get them in a drugstore or you buy it not anywhere you want to buy it with it's available. Like them use on salt mackerel same way. So you know say it have to sell because salt mackerel have to sell. And salt pork and them thing
Yeah.
there and them need that for throwing this up. You
In
just want to know
Tartu,
where it sell. It's selling a big bag. Buy a big bag. If it's selling a big bag, it's only a bag like 25 pounds. I
yeah,
think, you know.
I know it
You buy
because
that, you keep in your yard, you mash.
in
You
Tartola we
wash
used to
first
go
now.
to the pan go check up the sea salt.
That
Yeah,
better.
man.
natural one.
Yeah, if you
When you
know if
have
you
it
produce
Yeah.
it
from
too,
the
you know if you
soil.
wash it and set it up, you're good, man. So now
Just
they say
Yeah,
the
that's it.
healthier way is where them take from you and them start to produce for you in a fictitious world. Them produce fictitious birth certificate, fictitious book, fictitious education, because you know you still a look a job, still over broke. Them create fictitious everything, and then me not see certain people pitting go in same school when me go. Me never see when them go to school, I wish by them I go to school, and them always come out and run for them
this
family
this
business. So me don't know it go.
every day I
So we have to
realize
change
how
things
fake
somehow.
this world is. This is a real illusion and we got to take
You
ourselves
can't
out of it.
continue to work for your man. You for your mother work for him, you come work for him, so we're not gonna stop. The whole generation here and the curse, you're not gonna stop. I work you look the whole of your life. When you're gonna really stop, work is not about something where people fit. Brother, we have to produce for one another, and we one another have to understand. So you're sick because of the food where you turn to your fall from grace. What is grace? Oh, God is good. God is great. Who is God? God is the ground. God is good. Are your grandparents? Are them farm the food? You plant food. Most of the food that we plant now, we eat it now. And the food that other people plant before we eat, we come and eat. Because enough of the food that we eat, we not plant them. The one that we plant, somebody else are going to eat them. Enough me plant eat or fight still see because yam can grow in a certain span of time, you know say. But certain big tree when you say I eat jelly and enough of them things, enough time, we don't normally plant some of them, enough of them. And them younger youth nowadays, nobody knew now when I plant. So what I got do they left? No be a commercial. So estate I got always there because the man have to keep the estate because him see it fit to produce and keep you off fight. You understand? Because I know so you I go want something for eat. So you know you I go always need a job. Because you always need a man to give you money. So you make your work for him, so you give up your money. So you might have your plan own food and still have to pay for it. Hey, diggle the cat and the figure the cow jump over me. Look at that glass, you see such one and the dish one away with the spoon.
What do you mean?
The same thing. Your food around with from you and now you plant it. How comes that? You don't understand that. So, oh guy, you're rich in food and value and land. You know much people on the land to plant food and look much private property there in Jamaica. How comes that? How keep off it? The people who don't want you have to plant food because the plantation and the benefit of it. If you do to plant the food, them not sell nothing. And you in the supermarket, everything with the label in there that you're going to find out. Commercial rat, lab rat business. Your belly at the first lab. Your belly, everybody belly at them lab. If you drink a Kool-Aid, a soda, a Pepsi, a Guinness, 2 milkshake, 3 chicken back and some box food, no matter where you want to eat, which part of that in your stomach, and makeup, and all of that have label. So what on there? When you got a jelly, you buy a jelly that not carry label, melon not carry label, pie not carry label, enough of we color, enough of thing where we eat not carry label. So we don't know how the label thing take way over so. Unless we are rat pies in this. So we don't know. The label thing take way over wicked.
Yeah.
Man, as my G. Nah, me not really change the reasoning, but me just try to over something quickly, as me. Insurance is a corporation thing as well.
Maritime business. Yeah. Commercial something.
The reason why me ask is you know I say we don't need driver's license because we travel, isn't it? And we don't need to register with car because I flew private property. So
But you register it in your trust though.
you have to register it in your trust.
Now your trust. How it become your property?
Because I new purchasing.
Eh?
You don't get the title.
But you never get no allowed the title when you purchase it.
Hold on, my father. You purchase it. Who for name the pan it? Pan it, whatever document you have.
Yeah, the Strava name.
So who own it? Who own the Strawman name? The government, no?
Yeah. True.
So you automatically register the car to the government when you get it in the Strawman name, and then you'll make further registration to the government.
Okay. That's what before I last.
So what you have to do, the next time when you buy a car, or if you have your car now, you can sell the car to your trust for $1 or $5 if you wish.
It got to be real legal. It got to be real money though, like $1 silver or so.
Whether anything you can sell it for even a leaf, believe me, it is boiled down to the consideration, and that not even have nothing to do with it. They can put all the
Your
stamp
money
on
turn
it and
stamp too,
use
you
the
know.
stamp.
Can't,
Yeah,
money
Yeah,
turn
stamp.
stamp.
yeah. But it's a private sale. No money now have to exist in a
Yeah.
real life. You don't have to prove it.
Facts.
You see, Pring? So you just make the documentation and the declaration with the stamp on it as just to say it fee, a consideration to the fee there, to the value there, the contract. You see me? And transfer it to your trust, you know. So it left from your government name to your trust is now the official owner of the car. And that make the trust number, which I suppose it is a EIN number or a registered mailing number, you use as the trust. So that the government can't tax that.
Mm.
You see,
Me
Pray.
not deal with the trust thing. That is it.
Look into the trust, man, my father. The trust of the
No man,
Savior.
if it are the library paper me away from man.
Okay.
You know. That,
Can do
we have
interest in
that
the
here,
meantime.
no.
Where's my father?
I say it better if you have that to kick off that, innit?
For the trust, you can
You can do
work
interest
on
in the
it in the
meantime.
meantime.
Eh?
You can do the trust and your declaration in the meantime. Because you need to declare your identity, my father. Your DNA are the main thing that separate from the government name.
Just go put on so.
Just give me a link off of the year, man, my father.
Yeah man, said speed man, I don't have to say for it, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you know, most of the things time the people understand when you do it private, most of the things them private, you know. So you know like when we dip on media, sometimes you might see we refrain for answer certain thing, or we might have to think twice about we answer to say. Because
Bantu.
you're still in the
Yeah.
public domain.
So I have to wait on the affidavit that you have before I send out my notification because I get back my document them from the recording office.
So you get them back from the recording office. All you have to do is just make some copy, keep the original and send a copy to everybody who are involved. Because you have a list. I don't think you have a list of them yet. You have a list of them. One way you need to notify.
Yeah, I know the major one them we're going to need to notify.
They don't start notify them same time. But if it already record, and you record it the same place where you record your trust and your will,
Yeah.
you want to transfer your will to your trust now. Because them already update the record with you then. So you want to transfer your will to your trust.
The will is at the probate office.
Yes, so you grant the will to your trust, right?
Okay.
Link me half of the year tomorrow too.
Okay.
Let's see if we can schedule a time to talk about that.
All right.
Yes, man. You actually dead there now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just a press. Neon life. What one?
Give me a call. Oh, Neon said, give me a call. You got yourself saying, you give me a call after.
Nina K, me love the spiritual teaching how you gone so deep. Why?
No, you see, I like, me live it, you know. I live it, because most time people don't see we, but we exist for a long time.
Yeah, when
them see or them jealous of it still, but I just say,
you go really deep, man. That's a metaphysical spirituality.
eating code and everything, so sometimes the people, I'm saying, you have some set of people, when you chew them, probably can't do the cooking code or whatever, the eating code, it kind of go against them, so they might have a feelings for you, see me, come up against it, see me. I'm already there and I said, we just don't work with that, and then some people say, oh, but you don't know, you're not business with you and you have to do what you have to do, you know. You understand? We not go against way because we can prepare all the way you have to see me for you see me in a better fashion. But here we mash we don't know. It's that thing they call the fridge. And the barest thing we ever do, we bring in a mark next to the what you call the man with the dead. The man there. So your fridge is like a mark and use the man we are operate on the dead. Yeah, in the kitchen is it, so you have to be careful how you operate the dead. Because you remember them give a Bible, you know, tell you say, you know. What you when you tell you say Christ body rose again? 3 days, you know so?
Mm-mm.
You will not keep no meat over 3 days. And that's a problem with enough of the thing with the people them too. The Bible even tell us say kill and eat, it never tell us say kill and store, you know. So we are read but we still not get it. You understand?
Boy.
Well, that's how it break down in the body. You eat it, no matter how you
Big
cook
up
it.
yourself, me and lifestyle. Well,
It's still decompose in your body when you eat it.
you understand that one there?
Mm-hmm.
Not you have a next name too. With the next name you call you have a next one and then call petrify. You ever check out that one there?
Uh-uh.
We'll check that one and see that one the third one.
Oh.
Petrification.
Mm.
It's that's type of petrification that is too much hard. Anyway, yes, it's and see that. So you see the doctor them know them thing and not tell us so I can't bother to go there, you know, cause I can't deal with the liar. You can't deal with a man with a sign signature we sign to a place where graduate and still attached to a place. The lawyer graduate and still attached to a place. So when something not right there, so
Because
something not
of the
right.
money. Because of the money.
So why we have it? Oh, you not attached to your mama? The only thing me supposed to attach to a mama and make it a pit and make it a ring. Now me married to a woman with a child, what? Me married to a woman with a child. You married to a woman with a on the paper, artificial. You married to the government and have a woman in your yard. And when you have left, you have to go through the government and throw the woman out of your yard. So me not understand that. Me never get that part. Me go to school, me never get that part. No, can't seem to get that part. Part in our record for me. So something wrong with the education system because there's no way a man a go to school and I tell me say if you pay the people them more money in the country going to have inflation or whatsoever. That's a stupidness. But yet still you can't take bigger pay for yourself and for an organization. Yes, still the church is a pastor, is a papa, never have no money. But as soon as they start to preach, him rich. How comes that one? Me don't know them so brother, how you go to school again? Where you still at school? Me not thinking if you still go to school. We outside the books long time, you know. So me not see school never teach me that yet, you know. I'm scam pen over 18 years good. And when me done go to 18 years of school, me never did know say. Me have learn life certificate of life birth. And after the years of 18, I'm not supposed to look at ID. Me supposed to know myself. Me supposed to declare my status and check my estate. At the age of 18, I'm grow to me at 99 and dead. And my son them come and grow and dead before we could have know about that. Something wrong with the school.
They couldn't
We
teach
still
you
never
that.
remember we go to school.
If
So we
you-
never go to school. But we pay a whole money for go to school, you know. How much it costs your man if you send you to school again? A whole money that, you know.
If they may teach you that in school, we wouldn't be in the situation we in now.
You no broke, not if your mother would have broke. Because she would probably never have to send the next one to school because what done in the house, you have to actually live it and start growing. So that them take a from you is called the Etiman. Extra tutorial thinking. It's extra tutorial mind. Remember, you know, a mind is a minor. The government, they right in front of you, you go to school. And this is the meaning of the government. Government to control and men mean what? Mind.
Control your
Anything
your
other than
mind.
that is a minor. So when I do not control who for, no uniform time, so you go to school for. We never be take next time to go to school then.
But,
But
if,
waste money.
but when you look on it deeper to the government, would ain't coming like the God then because the God rule from your mind.
No, no, God, him want to be him. He can't
You
pass it
want
to.
to be.
A king
So
him
it
turning up.
take
Him
over
only
that
what's it?
role.
What no? When you research king and our king a politician, no prime minister them same way government. Governor, government. I same thing them, king them. So you know.
Yeah,
What
the
about the
same
Pope?
word
They never tell you say the
God,
Pope is a king.
G-O-D, the G-O-D God, a governmental ordinance department. No.
You know that
That's
man.
what it represents now. Yeah,
That's
man,
why we say there's no
governmental
God above we way.
ordinance department. Yeah, man.
No God above your head, but what?
And
Beneath the
two
feet.
way,
It's
my
not only
father.
God you
That,
have
are
is
the
your
public,
grandparents, brother.
that is the public version of God. The other version of God is the generator, the operator, and the destroyer. That are your physical body. Your
Yeah.
mind generates
Differently
everything. Your
operate
yeah, your gut and your belly chakra them generate
differently,
the energy, and your lower
differently,
chakra destroy it or
differently,
either resurrect it. You see, pray. So we have to
differently,
know.
Any other God than
differently.
that? That the outside
Yo,
the books, your
so make a
grandparents.
check out Father K. So make a
Yeah,
check
man.
out for the live. So I don't know if no one's have no questions, no more questions on the one for ask me or not like that. Almost 3 hours over there.
And big up to all the people who still are support same way. We have to always big up for the courage and the strength, because I'm tell you something now. You see, without courage and strength, I mean, I show the key player. The king of all of that is thought. Thought run everything. So a man think it, so it is. If you can't control your thoughts, you cannot have no mind. So government will control it. You can't. The thought, mind is just the host, the thought, like the house, the thought. And the body is just the host, mind. So that's why we have mass. And mass mean matter. And matter mean make you come whatever it is with a man or a woman. You understand? So if you understand that there's nothing above your head, brother. There's no God above you. You only grandparents you have. I remember 144 at 12. So from one side you have 12, from one other side you have 12, and the children them continue. It's actually 12 male and 12 females African continent. 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. It have a balance. You live on a balance. So we have to count this thing and do the thing properly and start check yourself. Education lead you to a job. It's commercial education. It's commercial. It's still slavery.
And the job or the occupation destroy your purpose. So living
Exactly.
people have a purpose. Dead people are corporations of occupations. You see, pray. Born occupation. Born church.
We need
We are
more
the
skill, man. Allow your
substance.
children to come build things too. You try to do
That is
everything
it.
on earth.
Word for
Allow
you.
space for your children them. Just like the next man I work you and I create business for him children can live better. You people must allow spaces for your children. Live your life with your husband and wife and the 2 room with the 2 kids or the 3 room. Just grow up the kids them. When them grow up, them have to have a whole full life like where you have for
Zulu.
yourself and come build them own.
Yeah, my father.
Yeah, what I did for ask you, I just asked me to slip out of my mind. Now, I know someone did I do some movements like this under the Moorish title now. You see me? Or what you know now. Them did have a vibe where them have to go through the court system like every other month and answer certain questions that put forward to them pertaining to know that okay they say that them are living man are operating in the private, but they still just have to go into the court and answer certain questions to really see if them do know what them must say as living man, them accurate then. And if them answer certain question wrong, then can use that one question then pull them back into the system. You know about that?
I am not sure, my father. But me know said
True.
the court system always have all heap of way for trick you in giving them jurisdiction over you.
Yeah,
You see me? Then we try all heap of
true.
different things for make you waive your right and give them the jurisdiction over you. You see?
That is it. Which that mean no, you stand your own jurisdiction and that your ground. You authorize your own ship, your
Yeah.
vessel, you are your captain. You understand?
And that's
That's
simple as
what
long as you know the difference between the two worlds. Natural world and the artificial world. Nobody
official
can.
world, truly. Because
Mm-hmm.
this is it. Natural laws govern all laws.
That a code.
All laws, the natural laws govern. We are natural man from creation. Yeah, man. That
That
is
a
it.
code, man.
Respect, father.
Yeah, man. Respect. Come here, make a check out. Yo, father, and Twagwan.
Yeah, no, my father.
The thing plug up.
Yeah, man. Everything good so far, man. Just a listening, you see me?
That a code, man, my God. You know, say I check about to make a check out, said yeah.
Alright, I say a word, Dada.
Word for you.
Big
Me
up
not say.
respect to everyone, all the chief and all the prince and all the goddess and gods.
That is it. That is
Man,
it. Remote
give
tour,
thanks, man.
Wagwan.
Give thanks. Big up on
Yeah,
yourself.
man,
See,
manners and respect, say me.
big up yourself remote to see you up on the ground, bro. We see you up on the ground, see you don't know.
That is it. Tribal member them out, man.
Yeah, man.
You go connect. Big up yourself fast and agile. We connect up, my
All
father.
our sponsor them same way too.
Yeah. Upness.
Okay, me see Alex.